Yeah! Hold up. Nah. This ain't even right. I gotta get turned up even more, man.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Let me get one of these quick drinks courtesy of Spiced. You know, I ain't gonna say it out loud. Cause if I say it out loud, I might get I ain't even gonna say those words. But guess what? We got a lot to celebrate, a lot to talk about today. Feeling great. How is everybody doing today? 10/27/2024. You could be anywhere else in the world, and you're here with your boy. Dap me up. Harry Knuckles and all. So I'm going to go ahead and first, we're going to give a nice little cheers. Okay. The monetization is back on YouTube. Big deal's back. That's thanks to you guys. We are monetized on many platforms. We are right now live on Facebook, Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn. I could go on and on. Kick, multiple platforms. And every time we get monetized across each, it is a big deal. Thank you, YouTube. So we got to watch what we talking about today. Even as I take the swig, we don't want to get any type of, I ain't even going to say the words. We ain't bringing no negativity here today.
Can you dig it, sucker?
But we are coming with the smoke. Hell yeah. Hold up. Oh my gosh. What am I thinking? Guys, we in for one hell of a show today. I want to go ahead and get through. We got things to do. I know you got things to do, and you are here with me on this wonderful Sunday, 10/27/2024, and you could be anywhere else in the world, and you're here with your boy. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Oh, my goodness. Guys, I don't know about you, because, I don't do a whole face check. You know, some people do the beauty check and all. I don't give a damn about that. All right. This one's going to be a nice one. I might have to... I had to get another. But yo, for everyone who is new to the channel, as we have a lot of new subscribers, followers, and members, I want to let all you new followers, members know, okay, that we have covered modding content for a long time. I mean, a long ass time. We've covered Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation, you name it. Doesn't matter the modding type of content. We have covered it, and we will continue to cover it. And we're hoping to have more coverage of it. But today, I got to speak about it. PlayStation 5 Bypervisor. Now, somebody might go, who cares about PlayStation 5 mods, Nick? I do! Let me tell you why I care. Especially at a time where certain rulings are not going into the consumer's favors as to where we might not have game preservation for long. We might be losing game preservation before our eyes. And yes, all those games, those old games you knew and loved, maybe you had a system that broke and you just got a box filled of cartridges and you can no longer play them. Guess what? You're going to lose a lot of this game preservation. So every time I hear anything of modding, hacking, allowing people to play backups, I feel differently. Now, I know there's going to be the piracy side of it, but that is why I feel differently, because I do believe, as becoming an old ass, I understand how these things are important. Game preservation is important, and if we lose it, we're just going to lose it to corporations who are just going to make a pretty penny off of it. So, in a shocking turn of events for PlayStation 5 security, hackers have found a major vulnerability in Sony's Hypervisor security for the PlayStation 5. This exploit, nicknamed Bypervisor, has opened up the previously untouchable core of the PlayStation 5 software, raising significant questions about the console's security now. For a breakdown of this story and what it could mean for the future of gaming, let's get into the details, man. Yo, Cover, what's up? Dap me up, Harry Knuckles and all, man. Let's get into the details. During a recent Hardware.io InfoSec conference, for those who do not know, look this up. You will see these conferences, a bunch of snorky, those type of guys, but guess what? They know what the hell they talking about. And you need to listen. You need to pay attention because these same nerds are going into fields that are going to be paving the way for things you are using. You need to pay attention. But during a recent Hardware.io InfoSec conference, renowned PlayStation hacker Spectre Dev, shout out Spectre Dev,
You dig it, sucker.
revealed a game-changing exploit in Sony's Hypervisor, the PlayStation 5 security background, which is crucial for protecting the console's firmware from malicious attacks. This security layer uses techniques like execute-only memory to limit access to critical parts of the system, but Spectre Dev's exploit bypasses these safeguards. It's dubbed Bypervisor. This exploit targets PlayStation 5 firmware versions 1. Anything, baby. And 2. Possibly anything, baby. With support for version 2.50, offering homebrew enabler and running custom applications. Now, let me break that down for some of y'all. I know. We get a little all over the place. I know. Let me break it down for some of y'all. I don't know if any of you have had any modding. Oh, I need to take another one. Modded systems back in the day. Okay, but I've had the courtesy of having multiple modded systems. I've had a modded PlayStation 1, and that was modded multiple ways. I bought a golden finger that plugged into the back of the system. I played things like Game Shark and the Code Action Replay, things like that. Also took the water paper and stuffed it in there. That was way. I had the PlayStation 2. I had an S-Box mod. Yes, also soft modded it. So that was another one. PlayStation 3, what was it? The E3 flasher? Oh my goodness, how could I remember? Did the PlayStation 3 mods. Man, I remember those. Man. PSP, running hen. Homebrew enabler. This is some good stuff for Sony, guys, man. I'm a Sony hater at heart, y'all. I'm a Sony hater at heart for those who don't know. Sony was here right now. I give them a snuff. Through the exploitation of 2 separate hypervisor vulnerabilities, Spectre Dev managed to manipulate the kernel by decrypting encrypted ELF files and dumping kernel data. The key to this exploit lies in the PlayStation 5's unique firmware architecture. Pay attention. Where early versions of the hypervisor were embedded directly in the kernel. This exploit leverages unprotected jump tables, which enables Spectre Dev to overwrite specific memory functions, essentially gaining control over the system's hypervisor itself, nicknaming it Bypervisor. It's beautiful, man. Spectre Dev, I'm gonna give it up for you, man. Spectre Dev, I almost want to play some NWO music for you, man, but I'm gonna do one for you. I'm gonna pull it up for you, man. Courtesy of Spice, man. Spice rum, man. Courtesy. I don't know if I said rum a diddy dum dum. That don't mean nothing else, okay? Here we go. This is a courtesy of Spectre Dev, man. I told you, I'm lit today. I'm sorry, y'all. I might get a little... Yo, burn up the chat, man. Burn up the chat. I don't give a damn what you say. Burn that shit up. All right. Spectre Dev, man. Thank you for releasing everything. These files are out there now. Shout out to wololo.net. You can go ahead and check out the files there. They got uploaded. You know, they put a lot of stuff up there. Hardware.io you can check out too. You know what I mean? But that ain't nothing. That's why I ain't show nothing porn. You know what I mean? Hey, Koya, what's going on? What's going on? Cheers, man. Dab me up. Harry Knuckles and all. That was the rest of that. There wasn't much. I should have got something else. Now, I'm going to be honest. Let's talk. Is this a breakthrough for game preservation? Is this a big deal? Or is this another way for pirates to really make money? And let's be honest. And when I talk about pirates, I want y'all to be honest. Don't lie to yourselves. I see y'all right now. I see y'all in the chat. You're lying. Some of y'all, yay. You're lying. You're lying to yourselves. You a damn pirate. You're a damn pirate. Okay? These companies are not making money when you downloading these games. Okay? I understand. You had Punch-Out way back in the day and you lost it. You can't find it. So you downloaded it. They can't tell you what to do. They can. Because you lost it. See? See how that goes? So we got to be honest in ourselves. Is this going to create rampant? I don't think rampant piracy, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. Because firmware versions are early firmware versions. I think PlayStation 5 firmware versions are way up there now. I don't know how they are, but they way up there. Okay? So it's only early versions of the PlayStation 5 firmware. Ty, what's going on? Dap me up. Dap me up, Ty. All right. Okay, I see you. All right, there you go, Ty. I got you. You know, we got a lot of people tuning in. My bad. I see you over there. Had the other ear. I got you. But I would like to ask, is this really a win in game preservation? I do like the fact, I want to say a couple of things, and in all seriousness, without getting, too wasted and all that. Spectre Dev. I like to shout out all devs or any developer or any hacker who's able to exploit vulnerabilities and showcase it to everybody. We need to know what these vulnerabilities are, because also for these companies, it protects them. They're getting paid from the bug bounty from Sony, right? So as long as you get paid from the bug bounty, Sony's able to patch it up. You're able to go ahead and release and do a whole conference about what exactly it exploited and how you did it. It gives hope to others who come along after to understand exploits and vulnerabilities in these different softwares. I'm not mad at it. You know what I mean? I actually got to give a shout out to Spectre Dev. So that's why much love to my dog, Spectre Dev. Now see there, can I show you? Oh, stop with the old hip. Yo, to the hip, the hop, the hip. Yo, I spit real. I'm so skilled. They don't want to see me. I'm so ill. Man, I spit that like a camel. Doodle on my boot the way I kick that and spit like ammo. Ooh, that was off the top. Damn. All right, my bad. I've been drinking, y'all. My fault. But my predictions, this is going to lead to some PlayStation 5 prices going up for early version firmware, okay? For those looking out for that, you better look out now, okay? Because soon systems are going to be gone. They're all going to be updated. And hopefully this exploits future firmware versions. We might be able to find something. But to be able to have full access to the Bypervisor is major. It's something that Microsoft has mastered. I don't think, anybody has been able to access Microsoft's systems as far as like this is, and it's also because I believe Sony is ran on I believe it's open BSD or free BSD. I forgot what it's called or whatever, but I'm kind of drinking. But nonetheless, that's accessible to more people can study it, more people can be able to understand more about it. So that's just my thought on it. Nonetheless, let me get to the chat here. All right, I'm gonna go through the chat. Let me read through the chat. I want to be able to speak more possible, but my short answer is I don't think so. If the PlayStation 4 modding scene is any example, I don't feel confident with the PlayStation 5. That's Ty 2K. Let's go ahead and pull up Ty here. Ty, what's going on? First, dap me up, Ty. Hairy knuckles and all. Let's talk about your comment. Okay? Let's talk about that. All right. PlayStation 4. Let's talk about how people feel about the PlayStation 4 modding scene. How do people feel about that modding scene? Now, it depends on where you come from. If you're someone who's younger, just coming into modding, the PlayStation 4 modding scene may seem major to you, a lot of things that you can do there. But if you're someone who has been there from the beginning, you've seen systems where you have wide open systems and the possibilities and the things you can do. There are still consoles still being used to this day because they're modded and you have full capabilities of the system. So, based on that, I understand where you feel. It hasn't been much. Nintendo's kind of been the one booming. But I'm not going to lie. Sony has had one hell of a hacking scene recently. They have had one hell of a hacking scene. All right. And, let me go ahead and get to it. Oh, I'm going to get the link in, too. And, I'm going to get through a couple. My dude, I got to get you in because I got to get through a couple topics. I want to get you in, though. Let me put the link in. Get you in on the early, all right? Because, I want to get in. We're going to talk about other. But I got to go ahead and move on to the next topic because I want to get you in and talk about all of them. We'll get you in and talk about all of them, my guy. All right? Anybody else, the Restream link is there. I'm with it today. I'm with the bush. Anybody come in, we can talk. Burn up the chat, man. Let's go ahead and move on. I just want to say, last but not least, let me get my last final, like Jerry Springer type shit. You know how Jerry Springer used to get a last? Yo, Jerry used to get that last shit like it mattered. Jerry, your whole show was fake. Get your ass out of here. Whole damn show fake. You trying to give a last serious take. Get your ass out of here. But anyways, Last thing for the PS5 exploit. And then I want to get my man. I think my man Ty is here, so I want to get him in real quick. And then I'll bring out, we go ahead and do the algorithm. But I do want to say, I do think that Spectre Dev, knowing this, Spectre Dev probably has a lot more information that we don't know about. There's a lot of hacks that do get undisclosed. Nasty work, yes, but it's true, undisclosed. There have been people that have been small sample groups, which we'll get to Nintendo sample group in a moment. But you know how that goes. Spectre Dev, shout out to you, man. Dap me up, get your money, man. I'm not mad at you, man. Holla at Sony, get the bug bounty, get you a little 10 rack, 5 rack, you know what I'm saying? A little 5 rack thing, 10 rack, 1 rack thing. However you do it, I feel you. Now, I want to go ahead. I want to get my dog in. All right. I'm going to get him in. And then, we got the algorithm. So the way the algorithm goes, so I can let me know. We'll pull him in. We're going to go ahead and cover this real quick. We'll pull my dog out. We're going to get to the next one. Pull him in. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right. We good.
Oh, my God.
Oh, snap. Hold on. Let me pull you side by side, man. I got to do it right, man. All right, man. Yo, my man, Ty.
Yo, what's up? Oh, wait. Give me 1 second.
Yo, go ahead, man. You come on my show and then need 1 second. I'm going to let you go because it's been a while. I don't usually let it go like that, man. You know what I'm saying? But you my dog. I'm going to let it go all day. All day with you, man.
Oh, my fault.
Nah, I'm playing with you, man.
I got
What up, man?
Give me like 2 seconds.
Yeah, go ahead, do your thing, man. Yo, this is Ty, man. For those who do not know, man, my dog, we go way back like Ajax, man. Backpacks, knapsacks. My dog, man, was out in Florida, man. I was out there in Florida. I wish I could have caught up with him. I get wild. I don't know how y'all Florida boys do, though, man. Y'all be a little wild. I ain't want to get with his young man. You know what I'm saying? His clique get with the things, the banger bangers. I ain't with. I'm trying to chill. I ain't trying to sing. You see right now? Oh, yeah, he did. He did. What's going on? Everybody in the chat, yo, burn the chat up, man. What y'all doing? Burn the chat up.
Yo,
Ty,
my
up,
bad,
man?
bro. My bad,
Yo, you
bro.
good, man? How you doing, man?
Shoot, well, I've been getting a lot better since the last time we spoke. I think almost 6 months ago. It's been a hell of a road. I
know, bro.
There's been some changes for sure.
All right.
But yeah, it's a lot to talk about. We got to talk about that in our own time. But I want to talk about
Nah. You know what? We're going to take a second. This is just for you, my dog, because it's been a while, man. It's been a while, 6 months. And I ain't going to lie. Let me tell you, before I even get to you, I remember, man, when I was about 19, 20, 21, yo, time flies so fast. And this for everybody out there who 19, 20, 21. You 1 year, man, I got my boo. Your older cousins try to tell you, like, man, understand something might change. Just look out, young.
Bro,
you like, man, I love her, bro. They hate us, bro. Y'all ain't never seen true love. Then you break up. You go, man, damn, OG was right. Right? You go back. OG was right. So you holler at OG like, damn, you right. It ain't work out. He go, I told you, young blood. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, whoop, whoop. You get a little grow. You grow right. 20 come. You like, I bet I'm going to come back with the... Yo, I know how it go when you young, man. I know how it go when you're young, but what's been going on, man?
Oh, shoot, bro. Honestly, I don't really know if it's because, I'm going to be 25 in a couple months. So I don't really know if my frontal lobe is starting to come in more or whatever, but I've been having a lot of different perspectives on everything, especially like with myself, because I'm not going to lie to you. I've noticed that I have, oh my God, hold on a second. Jesus Christ.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you're good to go. The gate opens when you go up there. You good. Nah, so what I was saying was, yeah, I think I was telling you about this one shorty I was messing with. All I can say is, bro, like, she was into the same shit I was in with the retro games, and on the surface, she really did seem really different. But as time went on, it wasn't even the usual, oh, it wasn't who I thought she was. It was just, I was so off the mark. It's fucking crazy. And
feel you. Been there, bro.
yeah, and it got really bad because I was starting to bring God back into my little life cycle, and she was a big part of that. But
All right.
oh my God, hold on, give me 1 second. I'm sorry.
Nah, I know how it is, bro.
Where you going?
Hey yo, and
Oh,
you
you
still
good.
out there? What's so funny is, hey bro, I was just out there in Florida, and I already know how I go, fam. I know how I've been to all the
Bro.
spots. You got to come out the gate. Come, hey bro, I'm at the gate. Open the gate, bro. I'm trying to get to the joint, man. Try to get to
Yeah,
the
but
joint, man.
yo, women here are just it's crazy. But I think because this girl was different than most of the bitches I was fucking prior to her,
All right.
it for some reason it had me in a mindset of like, yo, what did I do? I must be this, I must be that, I must be this. But
Yeah,
you know, as I
yeah,
started getting better, I started reevaluating things from a different set of lens, so to speak. And
yeah,
that was sort of a good and a bad thing. It was good because it helped me reevaluate the parts of me that I wanted to run away from a lot, especially
yeah.
when it
Fake
comes to shit like, oh, I
facts,
don't want to leave her because it's her, blah, 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 blah. And it's made me
facts.
realize that, you know, none of us
Nah,
are really
that's right.
entitled to shit like that, you know? And it's
Facts.
not really that deep. But the bad part of it is that it had me reevaluating my beliefs, and I don't really want to get too deep into it because I don't
Nah, I
want
know what you mean.
to, you know, that's a touchy subject.
Yeah,
But I could say I'm more of like an agnostic now, and I'm sort of still coming to terms with it because of,
yeah,
you know, those kind of implications.
yep,
But it has caused me to start just taking life more seriously. Like, you know, I shouldn't just expect that, you know, I shouldn't just
yeah.
expect that it's gonna work out by sitting on my ass, you know?
Nah,
I can't just
facts,
I can't
facts.
just keep going through experience after experience, being mad about it and not really evaluating shit for what it is, you know?
Nah, you speaking
So,
facts, man. And I can
you
tell
know,
you,
it's
coming from an OG, man. All right.
yeah,
I can
I
tell you,
think
I've
really
experienced change too, bro. And you get some changes in your life that are life changing changes. And folks don't understand that, man. That life changing changes, man. And I've had it too. So that's why when you say that, when you say, man, I went through certain things, you know what I'm saying? I go, yo,
yeah,
I
bro.
feel that. I already know. I know how I hit. You get to questioning things. And believe me, man, I've been through it all, man. I've been through it all. I know a lot of folks, I get on here, I might be smiling and joking and shit. You know what I'm saying? I be laughing. I'm about to
Oh
grab
wait,
another shot real
give
quick.
me 1 second. Hold on.
Go on ahead, man. I'm gonna go ahead and wild out to the audience, man. Let me put him down. Hold up. Let me wild out real
Yeah,
quick,
make a
man.
left on Regatta Ridge.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank
Yeah,
you.
but yo, I done been there, man. I'm talking about I done had where you think everything good, and then it falls so fast, bro. Like you think you stay
Mm-hmm.
with somebody, you have a child with them. That ain't it, right?
But I
You look at your
swear.
family before, you go, yo, my parents ain't make it work. I ain't making that mistake. You make it. You know what I'm saying? You out here. You know what I'm saying? You dealing with the same bullshit that uncle, pops, or somebody else had to deal with. You deal with the same. You get your. Hey, I'm gonna go even deeper. Your homies, some of your
Mm-hmm.
closest homies, bro. I mean, homies that be so close, kissing your gal behind your back, bro.
But I swear,
You find out
it's
she cheated
crazy.
on you, bro. I could get real. It get hurt. But a true, as they say, a true pimp, true man, gotta go through that to understand what it really is. You can see it a mile away now. Now you go, man,
Mm-hmm.
ain't gone with that. You
Oh
know, you
yeah,
catch
and I
that shit a
think
mile away.
oh, and
That's
I
how it
think
is, man.
another big mistake that I was making is, you know, what you brought
Magnus
up
Marcus.
earlier. You know, looking at people and being like, "Oh, I ain't gonna do that," or "I'm not gonna let that happen to me," et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah,
And then that shit happens because I
it
can't
do.
speak for people. I can't speak for everybody who thinks like that. But for me, I always think that, you know, there's a lot of things that I took from my parents and why they didn't work out, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I always told myself, I'm not gonna let that happen to me. But you know, like I'm not special. You know, life. I mean,
That shit
hey,
happen to
life.
everybody,
My,
man.
I mean, what I realize
Everybody,
is
man.
that
For real.
life treats everybody differently,
It
but
do.
life at the same time, life treats everybody equally, if that makes sense.
It do.
Like, you know,
I know what you're saying.
some people may not get that reality check as fast as others, but
Yep.
one way or another it is gonna hit, bro. And to think that you might be an exception to the rule, that's
I know.
Mm,
I know.
disaster waiting to happen.
That be the
Disaster
thing,
waiting to
right? You like,
happen.
man, I already know. I seen what my brother did. I seen what my dad did. I seen what they did out here. You think you just got it. And you run into the same bull. And then when it hits
Hmm.
you, right? You think you got it all. You like, man, I got it under control. If stuff start falling, I got it. And then when it start falling, you see yourself spiraling. You like, man, I'm about to, bro. I done went up to the old boy house and knocked on the door, man. I'm like, yo, what's pop? Like, I'm going for how I go to the house. Are you stupid? You just gonna get your damn face blown off, man, bro. Man, he opened that. It's on. What? You know, this type of stuff that happens, man, when you get deep in and then you look back at it and you go, yo, man, I did some dumb shit
I
for
swear to
love,
God,
for
bro.
goddamn,
I
you know what I'm
swear.
saying?
I
Did some
swear.
dumb shit, man.
Bro,
I won't
cause
do it again. Won't do it again.
yeah,
Man.
because bro, not only did that situation with that female happen, but around that time too, this one post I was working at basically fucked me over, and I was out of work for 3 whole months, and my car wasn't working anymore at this point. So this was terrible, and I'm not gonna lie, I went through like a bit of an alcoholic phase for
Yeah,
like
yeah,
2 straight months, and it was like I mean, I'm not gonna act like I wasn't drinking before, but
yeah,
like it was just bad. Like it was like majority of the day, unless if I was like, I don't know, just waking up and showering for the day, I was
yeah.
probably blasted. Nothing wrong with taking a little bit of the edge off, but
I know what
it
you're
was
talking
just
about.
like 24/7 shit, bro. And when I finally allowed myself to get off that, I think it was like I think I was like a month clean from that shit when I started to just look back on everything that happened this year, and that fucking shock in my brain just happened, and it was
Yeah.
just fucking terrible. Not to mention this fucking I don't want to get into it, but the fucking election and shit too.
Ah,
That shit has
yeah.
me turning gears. I don't want to say anything more past that because
Yo, now hold
you
up. You
know
still out there in Florida, right?
yeah, I'm still out here in
Yo, I
Palm
gotta
Beach.
come back. I've been out there too many damn times, bro. I've been out there like 3 times this year, bro. Florida's lit. I ain't gonna lie. I just told her because Nintendo about to open a joint in May. Over there,
What, a
May of
museum?
2025, Universal Nintendo or something like that. Supposed to
Oh,
open in May of
I thought
2025.
I thought that was just Japan only. They're doing it in Orlando too.
Out there, bro. I'm
Oh
coming.
my
I
god.
already said, wifey, hey, we setting something up, man. I believe it's May of 2025. They may have to comment. I believe it is May of 2025. They is doing it.
Oh
But you
shoot.
already know. So I'm back at
Oh
Florida.
yeah.
Like I can't stay away. You know what I'm saying? But so I already know how I go. But yo, it's good to see you, man. It's good that you at least got the clear sighted head. You see like you back, man. I already know. That's why I
Oh
said
yeah.
I've been there. I'm the type that a lot of people don't know. Just to give a little background, a lot of folks don't even know background on me, man. I got 2 older brothers, moms and dad. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of folks out there, but I'm the loner. Like, I'm the type that just go to myself. You know what I mean? And just do
Oh,
my
for
own
sure.
thing. You know what I mean? And I've been like that. I've been like that for a while. So every time when something happened, I don't go talking. You know what I mean? I don't go consult. I don't go nothing. I just let it sit because I'm always the loner. And then I realized that what happened is like, yo, it's a ticking time bomb, bro. It's like them folks out in New York when you be seeing them walk the street and they just snap. I feel them. Like it's just like I'm waiting for the Roma. Boom!
Hmm.
Boom, 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 boom.
Bro, I
You let
swear.
it
I
all out,
swear.
man. And you like, damn. And you look back like that was the worst thing I could have done. I know it was out of anger. It was stupid. I would never do it. You know what I mean? And you just
Hmm.
regret it. So it's like, man, I tried. We all make mistakes, man. I'm still making them to this day, man. I ain't perfect either. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh yeah.
we
I low-key do feel like a lot of people in general are just raised to just take life and just things in life just a lot more seriously than we need to. I mean, like, I'm not even saying
facts,
that you got to be like
facts.
a cold stone fox, but I feel like once you allow yourself to not put your emotions over like your logical part of your brain, a lot of things kind of make sense. It could
Facts.
be like a bittersweet kind of thing of making sense, but like when it comes to like
Yeah.
relationships and shit, it was kind of bittersweet when I started to realize that not everything is meant to last forever, even if it's a healthy
Yeah.
relationship,
Yeah.
because natural causes or just growing apart, shit like
Facts.
that, or how one day you could have a secure job, the next day you don't. And I mean, stuff like that is bittersweet, but the good part about it is that I can at least accept it instead of trying to complain about something
Facts.
and just trying to make it work my way instead of just adapting.
Facts. No,
And a lot of people just choose to just live in delusion because for them that's their best way of living.
hey, you was
And
speaking facts
I'm
there.
I'm guilty of
Delusion,
that too,
straight
bro. I'm
delusion,
guilty of
bro.
that.
No, I no, me too. That's why I said I was guilty too. Yo, man, I remember thinking it was gonna be fairy tale, man. You thought it was all gonna work out in the beautiful. When as soon as it start not working out, then you come into the next situation. You looking different. You like, okay, you starting it. But once you get to a certain age and you getting there, you at 25, you gonna. I always say, I think like, damn, like 30 was the switch. I'm gonna be honest. Like 30 was the switch. 30 was like I'm on it now. Oh yeah, now I'm on it. Can't stop me now, boy. Oh yeah. But it took to 30. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you thought life was ahead of me. Like, man, I'm young, bro. I ain't worried about that. I scrap up with 100 up. I come back. My jaw be fixed. My leg will be good. Man, you get older, you go, yo, this fight might not be my last, bro. But it
Bro,
may be.
I swear, bro.
But it may be. You know what I'm saying? I might just get hit one time. I might not ever fight again. Like, you starting to Sunday, you like, all right, man, let me stop playing with him, man. Let me get grown. Peace, man. Peace to everybody. Peace and love. You know what I'm saying? Only time we got to battle when battle time. But other than that, it's all peace and love to everybody, man.
Yeah, to be honest, bro, I realize, like, I don't know what it is, bro, but I low-key look at fighting as kind of just dumb. Like, unless if it's for
Degenerate
sport or
activity.
self-defense. It's just
Like
it's just kind
degenerate
of weird,
activity.
bro. Like, I think last year, for example, I got in a fight, and I think that was the first time in like almost a decade. And I'm not gonna lie, it's over dumb shit. We was fucked up.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
regardless, it
man.
was just a dumb situation that didn't need to happen other than proving like my
Yeah,
masculinity or
hey,
some shit like
it's
that.
always the
You
same
know?
shit, bro. Why everybody always it just take one motherfucker to say word, man, you a bitch,
Exactly,
bro.
bro. And,
Who
and
the
low
fuck you
key,
think
I
you
low key
talking
feel
to?
like even if you prove yourself at the end of the day, you still cause more problems than necessary.
Thank you, you do.
Because the nigga who lost might hold a grudge,
Yeah,
even if he
people
doesn't
outside of
like.
y'all might have two
Mhm.
people that care about both of y'all, other people that ain't cool with you now because you didn't fought so and so or this. It do be affecting
Yeah,
more than
it's
just the people who
weird.
fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we be looking, but nonetheless,
Yeah,
man.
and not only that, but I feel like again, like the people around that care about both of them, they might look at you, that other person, or both of you differently. Even if the two of
Facts.
you that fought, like even if the two of
You
you came
right.
to like a mutual understanding and y'all cool, that's it. The other people around you
They
may not
like,
see it that way.
yeah,
And
they
then it
like,
causes
nah.
problems for everybody. So it's just like I'd rather not fight. And then I can't speak
Facts.
for every other state, but bro, like I think
Yeah.
I
Florida,
don't
it's
know if
over
they
with.
still have the open carry laws down here, but a lot of people be carrying guns, and a lot of people, let me tell you, a lot of people are dumb. They
Yeah,
will
they ain't
find
trying to fight.
literally,
You swing, shoot.
hmm
That's it. And
bro,
that's
and
it.
bro, you'll be
Yeah.
surprised how many people are like,
That's
oh,
facts.
I don't believe in one-on-ones, or oh, I don't believe in fist fighting. Like, bro, like it's just not worth it, bro.
I believe
Cause
that. No
yeah,
fair
and the
ones over
thing is,
here.
bro,
No fair ones
I'm
over here.
skinny,
Look, they
bro.
tell you to your face, no fair ones over here. You like, bro, how you telling me no fair ones? How is that respectful? Like, how are we respecting that around here? You just look around everybody like, yeah, no fair ones. We all
Bro,
coming.
I
We all
swear,
straight.
bro, because
All right, bro, I'm out.
people be like, oh, if my friend get into a one-on-one with somebody, wait, this is earlier, right?
He said no fair ones. Yo, I've seen that though. Dang, you right. They do. And I ain't gonna lie.
What's your
Chicago,
address?
they get on that. I seen some folks get on that, man. They do no fair ones. Where they be like, hey man, I ain't never letting little homie get touched. Ain't nobody touching. And you like, bro,
Right?
how is he going
Thank
around
you.
stealing? and we can't touch him. Like he's stealing, bro. We caught him. We want to touch him. and you saying we can't touch him. Like, this ain't the street rules. It's just breaking it. You know what I'm saying? I want to touch him. He stole my stuff. Can we at least get a fair one? You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
a fair one.
Honest,
that's all we ask.
That's another thing I hate too.
Fair
Another thing I hate too. I will agree that fighting is pretty dumb, but I feel like the people who antagonize the fights, they got no right. They got no right. Because
do.
It's like
do,
all right,
man.
let's say I go up to you and I antagonize you, or I mean, hold on, let's say you antagonize me or whatever, and I let it go because somebody says, oh, that's not your place to do all that, whatever. But then let's say the next day I antagonize you. You deck me right in my face, and I decide to get mad at it. You know what I'm gonna be told? I'm gonna be told, well, if you didn't like getting punched in the face, you probably shouldn't have antagonized a man like that. You know what I mean? Like I don't care when it comes to, oh, you gotta be the bigger person. Like, don't get me wrong. Being the bigger person and knowing when to walk away is definitely crucial.
Yeah, it is.
That does not equate to letting people just do whatever they want.
That's a fact, man. Because
not every solution needs to be met with fists, but
And one thing I'm gonna say, because we're gonna go on to the PlayStation stuff, but one thing I'm gonna say is that when you mention the masculinity stuff, it is right, man. Because I come from, and I don't know a lot of other people, man. I have been behind them bars before, bro. I've been there, right? I've been behind them.
I haven't yet.
Pray to that, bro. I've been there multiple times.
I do everything I can to avoid that. That's one place I never want to go to.
You go in there, bro, and you be by yourself, and everything jump off. You just gotta handle yourself. And I done been in some scenarios that have just changed me, bro. I'm like, yeah, all right. I know if I speak.
When you said behind bars, was it just was it jail or
jail? Quick time, county. Ain't no long stints. Ain't no nothing. 9 days here, 4 days here, 5 days here. All right, nothing crazy. All right, I'm thank God ain't nothing crazy. But I'm telling you,
I hear prison is a different animal,
bro. In county, it's even, bro. I'm telling for, I swear it's worse in county, bro. I've been to some counties. No lie, I ain't gonna get too much of these county stories, man, because these are some straight ghetto county stories, man. I was in Hernando, Mississippi, y'all. They get an exclusive story. I don't think I ever told this one. Hernando, Mississippi jail, bro. Everybody can look it up. That jail is so tore down, water, everything bad. They got the cells. Usually you have a bunkie where you get locked in your cell, right? Right. Not in Hernando, Mississippi. 50 folks in one room, bro. That's the pod. 50 bunks. And it's about 3 or 4 people on the floor. So it's really 54 people in there. Oh, bro, geez. When I came in there, they opened that shit up. I looked. I said, if 54 people wanted to jump me, bro, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead, bro. I walked in there. So look,
the COs just let it happen.
I'm gonna let y'all know how my mind state worked, bro. I'm a chameleon in real life. I turned into a straight fucking psycho. I walk. Look, everybody can mark my words. Whoever was there with me, that joint buzzed in and said, "Bang!" I walked in. I seen like 50 some people. I walked in. I had the fucking meanest mug. And in my head, I said, man, I will knock any one of these people out. In my head, I'm just saying I'll knock anybody out. Cause I'm on some bullshit, bro. I'm on some bullshit. I walked in there, I had my little mat. They give you the little cot joint. You gotta lay on your bed and shit. So I walked over and then I sat it down on the floor and I just laid down. I ain't trying to mess with nobody though. You know what I'm saying? But in my head, I'm just like, man, I gotta be ready. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm ready. I laid down, I threw my mat down. I said, boom, I laid down on my mat. Yo, dude walks over to me. I never forget. White cat. You know what I'm saying? He was one of the, I guess, I don't know how they call it, the pod leads, pod boss. You know what I'm saying? He walks over to me, right? He walks over to me. I ain't know that at the time. You know what I'm saying? I just got in. So I come up in there, I lay down and shit. Dude walk over to me, said, hey, man, what you in for? And look, my mind, I was so sick in the head, bro. I told that man felony possession. I looked at, hey, I got in there for a failure to appear in court, bro. I told that man felony possession. I laid back down, you know what I'm saying? And then look, in my head, I'm tripping, bro. I snapped, so I lay down. And he said, hey, bro, you might not want to lay your joint in front of the bathroom because that joint be flooding. And I looked up, I was like, all right. I was like, all right. And I laid back down. And I heard him in the background. He said, all right, when your ass get wet, motherfucker, I ain't want to hear it. And they laughing and shit. I ain't even look up. I went to sleep. And I just woke up. And then everything, you know, I changed. My mindset changed. And I thought I was getting out the next day and got the phone call. I wasn't getting out for like a week. So I didn't see, hey, you want to know something? I could go more stories in there. They don't want to hear no story. Hey, damn near 2 days after that, I seen a boy came in. It was 2 boys, right? They got locked up together. His homie came in first. All I know, man, I'm in the top bunk with my homies and shit. Now I got my little squad, you know what I'm saying? So he come in, he get on the right bunk. And then I just see him lay down and shit, like on the bunk. I'm like, all right, he got his squad, you know what I'm saying? So I'm over here talking and shit with Kilo, somebody else, you know. All I hear is, yo, the next words you say better be wise. So I turn around. I look over there. And the dude who just came in, bro, he looked up. He was like, man, fuck that shit. He laid down. Look, dude had a Bieber cut, bro. Dude looked like Bieber for real. He came in there looking like, but he snapped. He came in there talking hard, though. Dude said, man, fuck that shit. He laid down. All I know is by the time he laid down, that motherfucker slapped him and yoked his ass up and slammed him down. Put that boy in the full Nelson. Now he looking at me. He looking at me in the full Nelson getting choked out. And I'm watching this man change colors, bro. And I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing.
Ass, bro.
I'm looking at a man about to die, bro. I'd never felt so bad in my life. He like making them sounds, and I'm like, I want to say, bro, chill. But I'm like, we in here. Bro, next thing I know, man, he finally let that boy go. He crawled to the door. Boom, boom, boom. They let him out. His homie come in 5 minutes later. His homie about 6'5". Big mother. He came in, he said, hey, anybody seen a dude with a fancy haircut? And all you heard in the back was somebody say, yeah, we sent his ass to PC in 5 minutes. Jail wild, man. I tell folks, don't ever go, bro. I have never been back since then, bro. I don't ever want. I fly straight. I pay all my taxes. I ain't trying to even, hey, as far as piracy go, I ain't even downloading bullshit. I done stopped downloading. Fuck that shit. Hey, I'm using Xbox Game Pass.
I really don't know why people be flexing about going to jail. Cause bro, one of my older brothers, I think I don't think he's been locked up that many times down here in the States. But I do remember my mom always telling me, I think it was the first time. You know, he was going through his little rebellious teenager phase or whatever. So actually, I think it was juvie, not even jail. Yeah, juvie, you know, boy was acting all like he was hot shit, didn't want to listen to nobody, et cetera, et cetera. My mom was always telling me that I think within like the first day when you could call like the visitors, I mean your peoples or whatever, this man was balling. This nigga wanted out. This nigga just and prior to this, every time that he would get into some sort of mischief, my mom or his stepdad would be the one to like bail him out. But this time, this was the one time where he had to learn that there was gonna be no saving. It was this situation, bro. That man was only locked up for 3 days. And my mom exaggerates sometimes, but I believe it. But she was like, you know, like this man was shooken up for like 2 weeks after getting out. Mind you, this is just juvie. This is not prison. This is not prison, jail. This is just juvie,
that
bro.
Shit shook him up. I ain't gonna lie, man. That's one thing about, cause see, my shit was on something, and it was so stupid, bro. If I write a book on my shit, folks would be like, "How the hell are you here now? How are you here now, bro?" Like I can tell so many times why I had so many incidents, and a lot of them statute of limitation. You know, I can talk about it. I might have to write a book someday. I done did all the runaway. I done did everything, bro, and then been behind the bars and been sat there. And when I sat there, it's for a failure to appear. I remember I got in jail one time. I seen a dude get beat for 15 minutes on a one-on-one. I felt bad. I wanted to open the door. I was like, hey, Podsy, they locked the door on them. And when they lock the door in these jails, you know how it is. It's over. When they lock the door, and just for everybody to know what lock the door mean, they pop the door early in the morning. So all the doors locked to all the pods. It's 2 to a pod. When they go, boom, 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 boom. All the doors open. So you can come out. You can, do whatever. If you staying in the bed, they'll actually make all y'all go back in there. They make you come out. So,
Really?
yeah, they make you come out. Like, it's on some bullshit. So, sure enough, all I know, these cats said, man, they got the talking shit.
You good?
And they got the fighting up in there, bro. They locked that cell, and them folks got the fighting for 15 minutes. And literally, it was a one-sided fight, bro. It was the worst one-sided fight
For
I've seen in my
15
life.
minutes straight, bro.
15 minutes straight, and not only that, they teed up like I want to say like 10 times in 15 minutes to tee
God
up,
damn,
and then
bro.
you get caught out of all. It's like 10 for 10. Like your tee ups are 10 for 10. It's like you get caught, tee up again. Tee for 10 was 10 for 10. I'm like, bro, please stop. And they opened that joint out. Old boy came out after getting whooped for 15 minutes and was like, I'm still ready. I still want some more. Oh boy wanted some more, bro. He was ready for UFC.
Bro.
He was ready for UFC, bro. Oh boy said, I want some more. You ain't done.
Bro.
I said, damn, in 15 minutes he wants some more. Everybody like, nah, Kenny, chill, man. Kenny, chill. He just whooped your ass for 15 minutes, Kenny. We watched it.
Bro, yeah,
Chill,
I hear jail fights are
want some
fucking
more.
brutal. I hear no, but I hear you could be bleeding. Nigga, if you're not unconscious, that fight is gonna keep going, bro.
It's gone. Yeah, it's gone. That's why I said,
I heard all of that at 16, 17, and I almost got arrested when I was 17.
Pray to God, man.
You know, me and my boys were trying to run a lick off of somebody, and I swear to you, if the cops weren't as arrogant and just like I feel like because they were arrogant, they weren't doing their job as thoroughly as they should have.
Yeah.
In my personal opinion,
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
yeah, my
I've been
personal opinion, if they was on their shit, I would have been locked up. There
Yeah.
would have, like, luck
been
was
there.
on my fucking side that night, bro. And
Yeah.
ever since then, I told myself, you know what? I tried being a little hot boy for a minute. I like the thrill, but when that, because, bro, let me be honest with you. There was more than enough shit that night to get me locked up. I
it
had
wasn't just
no
that.
fucking
It wasn't-
defense. Like, so this is how I got out of it. I guess after everything that they were observing, I guess they for some reason could not make a final call on what to do or whether or not we were like guilty of what people were calling them about.
Yeah.
So they said that they got some pictures from, some of the people that called the cops. We had to sit in front of this police car or whatever.
And they gotta drive by and they gotta see if the thing match you or something like that.
Yeah, if the thing turns green, it matches. If it's red, we're good to go. And I don't know how, but all three of us stood in there and it was all red. We were good to go. Like I had weed on me. They found a hammer in my backpack, bro. And like, bro, I had a scale. Bro, I had a scale on me, right? And I hear if you had a scale on you as a minor, you're charged with intent to sell.
Yeah,
You're
just
done.
automatically. Yeah,
But the thing is, they searched my two homeboys, but they didn't search me, so they never found the scale or the weed. So it's like
you just
like,
you just sitting
like,
with it.
Like, yeah, like, bro, if the car correctly identified us and these cops actually did their job, I would have been done, bro. I would have been done. A home invasion charge, an intent to sell charge. I would have been so fucking done, bro.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
So,
damn, ain't that? See how shit be funny, man. And that's what I said. Hey, you agnostic. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. What was that? Was it karma then? Was it? Hey, I don't know. We might need to get into an agnostic talk, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, agnosticism. See,
don't you believe in a higher power? Don't that mean you believe in a higher power, but it ain't necessarily somebody? Ain't that what agnostic means?
Well, agnostic is more. Well, I know that there's different types. I know that there's Gnostic, agnostic, atheist, anti-theist.
I ain't too familiar, caught up on all of them, so just so you know.
Yeah,
but I thought that was
I'm just hearing about these terms myself, so I'm not really familiar with them. But I believe with agnostic, it's just more so of you don't really know and you can't really decide on whether or not you believe in it, but you don't necessarily care about it, or more rather, it's not really important to you. But atheists are the ones that just straight up just
believe.
Yeah, they don't believe it. Now there are some anti-theists. I don't really know exactly what it is, but I think they're just a lot more based in just science and just with more.
All right, okay.
Yeah,
like
yeah. Like
Scientology
I
style shit.
think to some extent agnostics can be more like right now I want to say I'm an atheist, but that would mean that I would just kind of like I'm
Not
still
believe in
open to it.
anything.
Like
Yeah.
I
See,
know
nah.
that there's
That's what I mean. So you can't be atheist because you got the possibility of thinking that. No, that
yeah,
makes
like I
sense. It makes
can't
sense.
yeah, and I know and I personally know that there's just so much shit out there in terms of psychology, literature, mythology.
It
There's
is.
so much stuff that I have not learned yet that
That you don't
me
want to make your
personally like
decision.
yeah, it's just like, you know what? If I study everything that I can and I'm still not sure, then maybe that's a different story, but that hasn't happened yet. So
Facts.
I'm honestly open to the possibility that there is something out there, but the reason why I've just been letting it sit is because, believe it or not, that whole spiritual religious shit has been it's taken a toll on my mental a
Yeah,
lot
and now
more
you
than I
like, yo,
want to admit. Like ever since I was 15, you know?
yeah.
You know,
So
because growing up as a Christian, you're always told that you got to do this way, you got to do things this way or that way, or
that
you'll
way,
burn in
yeah.
hell, or if you live this type of lifestyle, you'll
In
burn in
fact,
hell. And let
don't
me tell
shack
you,
up.
bro.
Don't be shacking up. Get married before you act. Yeah,
Yeah,
I get that.
and
I know how it go.
also I was also raised on the misconception that you need a religion to have morals or be a good person, when in reality it can help
Yeah,
you, but
yeah.
in reality, because you know there are people who probably
That's true.
just don't believe because they just were never taught that. Does that mean that they're automatically a moral liability? Not really,
Facts.
bro.
Facts.
And when I was sort of getting that same energy from people that I was being treated as a moral liability when I was starting to become
Yeah.
uncertain about my beliefs and shit. I was a good person. I know I wasn't gonna be doing nobody wrong, but simply because I didn't want to identify with the same religion everybody else was having at the time,
It's an
it was
issue.
like I was always treated different, and that was inadvertently like pushing me
Pushing
away
you
from it
away.
even
Yep.
more, you know?
I know. You
And
preaching. That push you straight away.
even my pops, bro, he was a big factor in me getting pushed away from this stuff, cuz you know, he loves to portray himself as like a force for good, a Jesus follower, but let me tell you, bro.
And you already know. And look, hey, and you know
Mhm.
what? That's a common. It's a common story too, man. It ain't nothing new. It's like, man, for some, and that's why I think it's always best to just say, like, yo, even if it's brothers, sons, father, whoever, to say, yo, I fucked up, bro. Fucked up. You see what I mean? Like, and wear it.
Mhm.
And wear it. You know what I'm saying? Cause some when you almost feel like you don't, or my fuck ups ain't as bad as yours, or you above somebody, then they gonna take it like, oh, you think you above me. It's just the way it comes off as, you know. So nah, I totally get that, man. You preach right there.
Mhm.
Now, I ain't gonna get too much off of it, man, because we gotta, you know, I got the algorithm in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we definitely
So
got to talk about the
we
PS5
gotta look,
though.
and everybody, yeah, we gotta talk about PS5. We got just so yo, PlayStation 5, man. Bypervisor. The hack is out, man. It's out. The
So
files is out
what
there.
exactly is the hyper? Is it like what the RGH and JTAG was to the 360 when that hypervisor got cracked, or
Well,
is it something else?
what it says here, the exploit targets PlayStation 5 firmware versions 1.xx, 2.xx, with support for firmware version 2.50, offering homebrew for running custom applications. So you know the homebrew from running your games, running your loaders, running
Hmm.
your little cheats, running your thing. So pretty much, that's almost like we gonna have at least some systems, you know, running some homebrew. They gonna have some of them running probably backup game. Maybe they run some PlayStation 4 games with higher graphics, right? You got a powerful
Probably.
system.
I think the
Something.
good question is, I know the PS4 had this thing where you had to be on a certain firmware to play certain games at all. So I because
Yeah.
I think I've been seeing videos of people like, you know, modding their PS5 or doing tutorials on like loading PS1 ROMs on there. Like I think 6 months ago to a year ago. I know it wasn't that long ago, but
Yeah.
I guess it's just more accessible to more firmwares, basically, right?
That's what it seems like. It seems like it's just more accessible to more firmwares and this Bypervisor. So supposedly full access to the Hypervisor. So what I guess it means is, man, full loading. Hey, full loading the games, bro.
Oh shit. Okay, so we got a lot more capabilities now. All right.
That's what I'm pretty much. These vulnerabilities is like they were pretty big. Now, of course, they patch now. You ain't gonna see it on many PlayStations. Be honest,
Yeah, because of
especially
the bug
PlayStation 5.
specialties.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody updating their PlayStation
No
5s, bro.
problem.
Let's be honest. Most people are going out there. Who wants a PlayStation 5 to not use it? Unless you buying like two. You buy two PlayStation 5, maybe you put one to the side. But you get a
Yeah, I
PlayStation 5,
think
you're trying to use
I
it.
believe that's what Mina and Modern Vintage Gamer did. They both bought two consoles at launch, kept one sealed in. I remember Mina talking about the moment there was an exploit talked about. He said he was waiting for this moment.
So why not? Why not, man? You got it there. I know a couple other people. I know Joe. Shout out to Joe. Dap me up. I see
Yeah,
Magnus.
I'm
Magnus
not
might
gonna
have one.
lie. I was thinking about doing that myself, but around the time of release date, I just couldn't find a reason to get a PS5, so I just kind of forgot about it.
Nah, facts. And me, I sold it. As soon as I got a PlayStation 5, somebody said, man, I give you $950. Sold.
Oh,
I paid
yeah.
$700, $950. That's it.
Bro, I'm not gonna
$250
lie. I
increase?
was like, I wanted to get a PS5 in 2020, but when I decided that I didn't really want to get two for hacking purposes,
Yeah.
I just kind of forgot about it. And by the time I was
No, that's
slightly
facts.
interested, COVID happened and it was hard to get one. So I just kind of said, you know what, forget about it. But then, but I swear to you, the only reason why I changed my mind and got a PS5 in 2023 was because of Sparking Zero's announcement, bro. That
Ah,
was it.
man.
That
Sparking
was it.
Zero. So, yo, have you played it?
Yes, sir.
How
Yes,
you
sir.
how you feel?
Got the ultimate edition and everything.
Dang, how you feel about it, man? Hold up before you say. I heard that people been breaking their controllers on this game. Like they've been playing and not breaking controllers mad. Like it's just that much going on, that much so fast, so all the time, so crazy. I haven't played it yet, but I can imagine like teleport.
Wait, have you played Tenkaichi 3
Yeah,
yet or
yeah,
no?
definitely, definitely.
So as far as a heavy Tenkaichi 3 player, I want to say that in so many regards, Sparky Zero is definitely everything I thought it would be. But but it is
Dang.
really lacking in some departments. I'm not
Mm.
saying that it is not an amazing game. Like for all my Tenkaichi fans, get the game, you won't be disappointed. However, there are some criticisms that need to be had here. Like if I'm not
Damn.
mistaken, oh jeez.
Nah, you good. And I thought the game was, yo, they got like 200 characters. I thought, like, where can you go wrong? You know what I mean? Like, every time something go wrong, I just throw
You
another
good?
character at you.
Yeah, you good.
Hey, man.
Yeah. I mean, as far as characters, it's kind of a mixed bag here. So, like, all right.
Yeah.
So, I think Tenkaichi 3 had about 160 characters. Sparking
Yeah.
Zero has about 182 characters.
All right.
See, this is the problem that I have with how Tenkaichi and Sparking Zero numbers their characters because
Ah.
we include
Yeah.
transformations. So and this was something that I noticed with the Sparking Zero trailers. So they said if you pre-ordered the game, you would get 5 characters
Yeah,
plus
I remember
the
that.
secret one, which would end up being Goku from the new Daima series.
Yeah.
But see, the 5 characters were not really 5 characters. It was just Gogeta, Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, Broly, and his forms. Like that's just too. Like okay. If
So
you
they gave
really
other
want to be,
forms out as extra characters.
yeah, and it's like if you really want to be the actually kind of guy, then yeah, okay. These are different characters with different movesets and different models. Okay, yes, they are technically different characters.
That's hilarious,
But
bro.
come on, bro. Like nobody is when people hear 5 characters, nobody is thinking nobody is thinking one
Yeah.
character, 4 forms. Like come on, let's be for
Nah,
real now,
I ain't
you
gonna
know?
lie. I'm thinking of characters. He said they did forms. Ah, that is so bogus, man. Now,
Yeah,
nonetheless,
and they did the same shit in Tenkaichi 3. They said
yeah,
we have 162 characters, but they were including 162
forms.
characters with forms and transformations,
Yeah,
bro. And
I
the
agree. That ain't
problem,
fair. That ain't like
yeah, and the
that's
thing is,
not a
the problem
person.
with that, like, it wasn't a problem with Tenkaichi 3 because the roster was pretty big, but
Yeah.
it's a problem in Sparking Zero because, well, the character select screen, in my opinion, I don't like it. I don't like it, especially in
Damn.
online
So
matches where you have a time limit to set up your skills, your outfits.
damn.
I don't
Because
like
yo,
this character
I've
select
seen it.
screen,
It's
bro.
pretty wide, and it just shows a layout of a bunch of faces of characters. Is that accurate of how it looks? Just a layout of a bunch of faces.
I'm afraid so, brother. Like Tenkaichi Three's character select screen was so much better. You click on a
Damn.
character, then you see their forms if they
Forms.
have
Yeah.
any. But in Sparking Zero, it's just all fucking there. That's dumb. And I feel like they really only did that to cover up the fact that, yeah, this game technically has 20 more characters, but there's a lot of characters from Tenkaichi 3 that aren't even in the game. And we're not including, when I talk about the characters that are missing, I'm not
Yeah.
including characters from the original Dragon Ball or GT. I'm talking
Okay.
about characters that were from either Z or the movies from Z that should have just been in the game or were already in Tenkaichi before. Like
Ah.
Vegeta, for example. The only grade 8 form in the game is Vegeta. We don't have grade 8 Raditz, we don't have Nappa, we don't have grade 8 Bardock, we don't have these forms. What's it called? What's it called?
Damn. I didn't
Pecan.
know.
You remember Pecan, right? From the other
Yes.
World Tournament saga? He was in Budokai 3. He was in Infinite World. Tenkaichi 2, Tenkaichi 3. Is he in Sparking Zero? Nope. What about Super 17? Nope. Like
What
what
the fuck?
exactly? Fucking King Piccolo. Nope. Like, you see the problem here? That's what I'm talking about. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, the demand for OG Dragon Ball isn't there, and they got to make room for
I was gonna
super
say
characters.
that's all old, but still, you know how they gonna do.
Exactly. And it's
DLC
like,
baby, yeah, let's push
yeah,
out
and
the
it's like, don't get me
DLC.
wrong. I do know, unfortunately, a lot of people in the West aren't really as familiar with OG Dragon Ball as they are with Z. But wait, what you mean a preset?
Yeah, and I guess what do we mean? I guess he mean a preset of what do you mean? A preset of moves or characters that not
If you're talking about like selecting forms and stuff, we could do that for sure. But I don't know. I just find it so weird that the character select screen that they chose, I don't know if it was intentional or not, but it just makes it seem like there's more characters than they actually are. And I was doing the
yeah.
math. I was doing the math like 2 days ago, right? I was seeing how many characters do we not have from Tenkaichi 3? How many characters in Super do we
Yeah.
have? And then I was, doing the math to like, all right, how many characters could be reasonably not in the
Yeah, like
game?
not in the game.
Like I personally feel like it's kind of crazy that we have no original Dragon Ball characters. But to be fair, it doesn't the original Dragon Ball show itself does not get as much love as Z and Super.
I
So
agree.
it makes sense. And then the missing GT characters, to be fair, they should have been in the game. Yeah, but I mean, there's only like two GT characters that were in Tenkaichi 3 that aren't
Oh
in
no.
this game.
Yeah,
And I'm
pretty
not
much not in the
talking
game.
about extra GT characters like characters that have never been in Tenkaichi before, like
Ah,
GT
okay, yeah, you
Trunks,
talking about
GT
they've
Gohan. Like
all
I
been
don't
in
I don't want to
prior
include
games
that.
and they all have move sets and like this is
Yeah, like
nothing new.
I'm really just talking about characters from Tenkaichi 3 or a different Tenkaichi game versus Sparking Zero. And even though I did the math and everything, I still found that there was a lot of characters that just it like for like them not
Yeah.
being in the game, Super's characters just it wasn't enough of an excuse, bro. And then some of these characters, it's like, well,
Damn.
this character's a no-brainer. Why is this character not here? And then the stages, bro.
Oh
Look,
yeah,
bro.
what are we talking about the stages? Because the way they crafted the stages, like these stages were going to be. First of all, how many did they say they were going to have? I swear it was like 9 or.
So I don't all right, let me answer Magnus real quick. Yeah, you can I know that there's like a customization option, like there has been in all Tenkaichi games. If
Oh
you want
yeah,
to, like whether you're in like the actual battle mode or you're in like the shop and customization mode, you could, equip certain skills to certain characters, which in my opinion, I highly recommend because this will make everything so much faster. And I believe you can set up to 5 different presets. So let's say you
All
go
right,
to a
okay.
character, let's say you pick a character in online mode, but you forgot to set up their skills, right? You could
Yeah.
just go into the skill option, pick a preset that you saved, boom, you're good. It may
That's
not be
good.
exact,
Yeah.
it may not be the skills you want for that specific character, but if these are
Yeah. I about
presets,
to say,
let's be
yeah.
real.
They
If they're
decent
if they're
enough.
presets, they're
They
probably
decent enough.
skills that you've already been using on the
That's what I said.
regular
They decent
anyway.
enough. Yeah.
But when it comes to the stages, I will say the stages are amazing. So the
All right,
characters are cell shaded, but the stages look honestly as real as they could for a Dragon Ball environment. And I don't know how, but they made it blend in so fucking well. It's crazy. Now, I will say the stages themselves are pretty good. What we do have, they are amazing. Like the Rocky Land stage where Goku and Vegeta
Yeah.
fights, for example.
Yeah.
Like just looking at the details of like the mountains and form, like it's beautiful. But
Damn.
my complaints with the stages are the whole destructible gameplay
Yeah.
mechanic. So as we know in Tenkaichi 3 and even in Budokai and Infinite
Yeah.
World, um, if you were to do like an ultimate attack and it hits or whatever,
Yeah.
for the most part, it would trigger a sequence where you would go from like, let's say you're fighting on any stage on Earth and
Mm-hmm.
you activate that destruction sequence, you would
And then
be fighting
everything
on
breaks
a
through. Yep.
ruined Earth. If you did it on Namek, you would be fighting on destroyed Namek. In Sparking Zero, you could only destroy Namek. You cannot do that with any other stages. Now, I will let it slide because I do like looking at all of the details that these stages
Yeah.
have.
You like a look at it,
Yeah,
don't you?
like even with 5 years of development time, you know what, I could understand.
Yeah.
Because I think
Damn.
when this game started being developed, it was made in Unreal Engine 4. Then I think in 2020, 2021, they had to move everything
Move
over to
everything
Unreal
over.
Engine 5.
Yep.
And I know that could be a whole can of worms.
Hell
So
yeah.
you know but I
Uh,
will say the
mm,
lack of stages is it's disappointing, bro. Like
damn.
we
Yeah, I
have
heard.
yeah, we have the lookout in the game, we have Common House in the game, but they're not playable stages. Now I'm pretty sure this is more up to like collision things and stuff like
Oh
that,
yeah.
but
Okay.
it's like I mean, but these are stages that are already made though.
You
Like I
like
can
they there,
understand
man.
I can understand if Kame House or the Lookout wasn't in the game and this argument was made for sure. But like, you're really telling me you guys couldn't delay the game just a little bit more to just finish up these 2 stages, for example? And I'm not saying that they should have
That's
delayed it
fucked
for
up.
just those 2 maps, but
Yeah, but
you
a
get
little
my point.
more.
But yeah, there's so many stages missing. Like,
Damn. That's what I heard.
Kami's Lookout, fucking Goku's house or Grandpa Gohan's house,
Yeah.
depends on who you are. Capsule Corp, fucking Baba's Palace from the outside. Like there's so many stages
Oh
from Tenkaichi
damn.
3. Yeah, there's so many
So they
stages
only
from the
got
last.
12 total stages. I'm looking
Mm-hmm.
at now.
No fucking Red Ribbon Army stage either. Like, you know,
Damn.
bro, the tournament mode, right? We have a new tournament mode called Tournament of Destroyers. So you know how you have World Tournament, Cell Games, Yamcha Games, blah 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 blah. You have a Tournament of Destroyers mode where you have 5 people, etc., etc. And here's the real fucking kicker: they don't even have the Universe 6 tournament map. What the fuck? Like
They gone.
they have an otherworld tournament mode. They have an otherworld tournament mode, but no otherworld tournament stage. How the fuck do you acknowledge the otherworld tournament and
Without
not
the
throw in the
stage.
character
Yeah.
associated with that arc?
You
Like
know
what
what's
the
so
fuck?
funny?
Like
I
bro.
think they gonna monetize the hell out of this, man. They left out too
Oh,
much. They
bro.
left out too much. I think it's all gonna
Yeah,
be
that's the thing.
monetized, man.
Like, another thing that I don't like. So it was sort of, but not really, but also kind of
Hit me.
advertised custom move sets. And a lot of people started speculating this because I think somebody either leaked or I think the devs themselves, when they were just revealing stuff about Sparking Zero, they revealed a power pole outfit for DBS Goku, which would change one of his super attacks to another attack using the power pole or whatever. And I think there's a costume for Android 18 that changes her regular ultimate move to Destructo Disc. And who's this? Oh, I know her. And that gave people the assumption that we would be able to have custom moves. You know how like
Yeah.
in Smash
Exactly.
4, like in Smash
Yep.
4, we had different moves, and we thought it was gonna be like that too. And I played story mode first when I first got the game.
Nice.
So this did not hit for me until later on. But when I played story mode, depending on who you were and where you had different moves. So
Yeah.
we all know
That makes
that
sense.
we all know that Z early Goku has Kaioken attack, and Spirit Bomb as his arsenal.
And those
But
are the moves you have at that time.
When you fight Raditz, obviously Goku doesn't know these moves yet. So
Yeah.
instead, Kaioken attack is replaced with Meteor Smash. Spirit
Yeah.
Bomb is replaced
See?
with Super
Okay. They
Kamehameha.
kept it all
And that's
official.
and that's a nice touch.
That is nice.
Imagine my fucking disappointment when I finally decided to try out multiplayer and realized that these moves were only limited to story mode only. So if you wanted to play as early Goku as with Meteor Smash and Super Kamehameha, tough shit. You're gonna have to play story mode. Otherwise, you can't use those skills.
Yo,
You
that is
can't. You can't.
hilarious.
You can't. You can't.
Ah,
There is another
damn.
thing I want to complain about, but I do need to ask, do you care about story mode spoilers? If yes, I
What?
can't say it, but if you so there's another complaint that I have, but if I say it, it's gonna spoil it for those who haven't played story mode yet.
I want to play story mode, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. I'm
All
trying to
right,
think.
so I
Can you
won't
spoil
say
it
it.
without spoiling it?
I no, there's no way I can there's
Damn.
no way I
Alright.
could say it
Because
without
I want to
spoiling it,
play it
bro.
now.
There's no way I could say it without spoiling it. But all I'm gonna say is I have a strong ass feeling that they're gonna release something behind paywall that was and is already in the game files. When you play story mode, you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about, and that's all I can leave it at, bro.
Oh,
I
man.
don't want to spoil it for nobody else. Cause believe me, when I first found this out, I was hype. I don't want to take that
Yeah.
feeling away from nobody else. And
Damn. So you telling me it's there. And we
yeah,
already
bro.
know.
The game is there, bro. There's a lot of potential, but the parts that I have a problem with are just they're not like deal breakers, but it's just like, bro, you're really stopping this game from being like the best that it can be. And I have two more
Damn.
other complaints, and that's gonna be outfits and online mode. Now, outfits, I'll keep it brief. So we know in the
Yeah.
last game and in Budokai, the original Budokai, we had nice
Yeah.
little outfits.
Yeah, good ones.
We always had the GT outfit for Goku, the End of Z outfit, the driving
Yeah.
school outfit, Vegeta's pink Batman shirt.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, there is so many fucking outfits that have been shown love in the games and by fans, and none of them are in the game.
Oh,
Bro. So
none?
let me talk. So let me give you an idea of what Vegeta's outfits are looking like. So
Alright, let's go
this is
Vegeta.
Vegeta's outfit. So you have the regular battle armor outfit. Then you have battle damage variation. Then the third and fourth outfits are the same exact thing. Battle armor and battle damage variation. Now you might be asking, what's the difference between the first and third outfit and the second and fourth outfit? The,
Yeah.
the
Is
difference, the
is it that little
difference
thing he
is
has on? Like just the
nah. The difference is that yellow outline on his shoe. At the end of his shoe, that yellow thing with the stripes and shit. That's the difference. That's what warrants and it gets me so
Yo.
fucking angry, bro. Because
Oh snap.
yeah, and the thing is, and what gets me, and then on Teen Gohan, we
Yeah.
have 4 out of 5 outfits. 4 outfits are his Piccolo gi, a battle damage version. I believe one with the Piccolo cape, and then the Saiyan armor that Teen Gohan wore when he was training in
Yeah.
the Room of Spirit in time of Goku. And there's
Nice.
another outfit which is the orange gi, the Goku outfit, which was seen
Okay,
in the
yep.
BoJack movie. This was in Tenkaichi 1, 2, and 3. This was it in Budokai and Infinite World? I don't know. But point is, it
I
was
don't know.
in two Tenkaichi games. It's not in Sparking Zero, but guess what? It's in the game files, but you can't access it without
Ah,
mods. They literally have a whole ass outfit that for some reason they don't want us to access, but it's in the game files. And I
yes,
just this
that's
is the shit that I
wild.
cannot stand, bro.
They gonna monitor. And you know what? At one
Hmm.
point I want to say like I'm mad, but I know how business go. They go, yo, hold on, we're gonna wait. It's time now. Let's release a pack. Let's add a couple
Yeah,
other things. Let's do this, and we're gonna release it for $4.99. You know, nothing much. $4.99. Some people will get it, and they do another character. $4.99. $4.99. Before you know it, $4.99, $4.99, $4.99, $4.99. You've been to spend $60, $70
exactly, bro.
again,
They're
getting a whole
already
nother pack.
doing that with the superhero DLC, bro. And the thing
Yeah,
is, people could be like, "Oh, but superhero was a movie, and maybe not everybody watched
yeah,
it." And it's like, all right, let's be real. First off, this is Dragon Ball. Stop the bullshit. Second off, well, if we're gonna use movies and that being a reason for certain characters not being in there, then
yeah.
by that logic, we shouldn't be getting Broly.
I'm about to say,
Like,
yeah.
you know
It's
what I mean?
tons
Because
of folks
bro,
you can say.
When Sparking Zero got announced in 2023, Superhero was already out for I believe like 6 months at this point.
Yeah. It was out a
Everybody was
while.
familiar with it.
Definitely.
By the time the game drops, we already had a manga adaptation. We already had a manga version of Superhero that's already
Yep.
finished. More than enough people are familiar with Superhero. We have a shit
Facts.
ton of DLC and fucking in Xenoverse.
Yeah.
So like, what the fuck do you mean? Oh, we need more of the fans to be more like, no, bro, like no, like
Yeah, they
you
gon' yeah,
wouldn't
they
put
gonna milk and dime this. Man, I've heard and I've been hearing the
yeah.
stories of how fans been upset, man. How they been
Yeah, well,
upset.
Daima, I literally could understand because it did drop the same day as Sparking Zero.
Yeah.
This I could understand. The superhero shit though, I don't like it. And the thing is, what I hate about it
In the
is
game
I
files.
want these characters. The things that I'm complaining about, I still want them. So
Yeah.
I know when it's released as DLC, I'ma grab it. I just
Yeah.
kind of hate that it has to come to this. But what
I
really
know.
pisses me off is
You
the
preaching.
fact that part of me feels like most of the stages, outfits, and characters that are missing, I feel like they are going to be in the game. And I know that they're going to be DLC. I just really hate the fact that I have to wait for these
I
people to
know.
get around to doing that. That's
Yeah.
the hate. That's the part
And
that I
it
hate
could
the
be
most,
right
bro.
there. It can be, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That is the most nastiest feeling in business. And that happened with me with Call of Duty all the time. You know what I mean? Call of Duty has
Hmm.
stuff right there. It's there. It's accessible. What do? Bam! Release another pack. And they selling right now it's the Vote Edition, which I'm not gonna lie, I need to go ahead and cop.
Oh,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But yo, I'ma go ahead, my dude, move on to the next one. Anything you gotta say, my dude, before I move
Oh,
on to this next topic?
oh. Before the next topic, I do want to touch on online mode real quick, and I do want to
Oh
keep
yeah,
this
you
brief.
mentioned that.
Yeah, so for the people that are wanting to get this game for online mode, I think you should because they did
Okay.
fix a bit of problems, but I do want to say temper your expectations. So obviously there's player match and ranked match.
Yeah.
Right now, ranked is pretty booty. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I would say in the first week
Damn.
it was fun, but here's the thing: there is really no punishment for rage quitting as of right now, and that is one of the main reasons why ranked is just
Yeah,
it's not
everybody want
really
perfect
enjoyable,
records. They
bro.
just gonna go ahead and quit the match and then
Yeah,
you
and the
jump in
thing
another one.
is, and then the worst part is, from what I'm hearing, the people that are being rage quitted on are being negatively affected on their rank. And the people that are rage quitting are somehow benefiting from this. Like they could like spam moves or wait out the clock and they could technically win by health or some shit
Yeah.
like that. And the thing,
Oh.
yeah, they're basically using low skill shit just to rise up the ranks. And when they actually finally meet the real
Yeah.
big boys, it's just nothing but rage quitting over and over again. And to add insult to injury, most, if not all of these rage quitters are using the most busted characters in the game. Now, I'm not saying that
I know.
you
We know how
can't
that
beat
go.
anybody with anybody. It really comes down to skill. But it's kind of embarrassing when you pick the strongest character just to
Yeah.
play like ass and then
Yeah.
rage quit. Like,
Yeah, that is the worst, man. You know who's oh, they look at the tier list. Oh, who's on the top of the tier list? Oh, I see it's this guy. Why is he on the tier list? Oh, his move's busted. Let me use that every time.
yeah,
You know?
exactly. And it's like so rare. And it's like every now and then I'll get a matchup with somebody who will really give me a run for my money. And that's good and all, but my main complaint about that is that that happens. It's few and far between. And well, my second complaint is that it's not really a complaint, but most of these niggas don't even really be wanting a rematch, and it be close ones too.
Yeah, that's a
And I can't,
common
like I
one.
said, that part's not really a complaint, but it's just like, damn, I waited all this time to finally meet a real player, and this man only wants to give me one
One
match, even though
match.
he was
Yeah.
this close to winning,
Yeah, and they like, nope, I ain't rematching again. And you're
Yeah.
right. That is a big problem. That's across all fighting games. I'm be honest. That
hmm
happens across all. Now,
Yeah, and then there's player match, which is
the
more for the casual people, but obviously since everybody wants to play ranked, you're not gonna find matches as quickly in player
I'll
match, which is also a
damn.
downside,
So
you
you don't
know?
even find them as fast. I would think in player match you would find them a little quicker. You know what I
Yeah, I
mean?
mean, I mean, then again, I feel like, I mean, me personally, I haven't had any issues, but I
All
have
right,
been hearing
okay.
people complain about it, so it is an issue that I got to touch upon regardless.
Yeah,
But
let them know like, hey, it might be an
Mhm.
issue.
but I do feel like that, this is a highly anticipated game, and maybe this might be optimistic, but I'm hoping that they have listened to the fans so far. So I mean, greedy practices aside with DLC, they have been listening to the fans about changing how certain things work, how
So
certain
they changed
graphics
it.
look and shit like that. So you know what? I
You
think
give
that
them a little
right
credit.
now. And then you got to understand, the last Tenkaichi game was released three
Oh yeah,
generations
I was
ago.
about to say that's a long ass time.
So I think what the original devs are doing is just, I think they're just doing the best that they can right now, and they're just gonna, I guess they're just gonna wait and see how everybody's interacting with this stuff. What do they like about it? What don't they like about it? What are
And
they
go off
seeing
that.
going viral in terms of the game? And then hopefully they make adjustments according to that. Because I will say, if this is the best that Sparking Zero will give us, yeah, nah. Mm-mm. But
Damn.
but again, it's Dragon Ball. I know it's not gonna end there for
Nah, I
sure.
know it ain't. It's gonna be a lot
But
more. They're gonna have
but
to.
yeah, but as of right now, I want to say it's a really 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 good game. But I could definitely understand if some people feel like they would rather just wait for a sale right now. Me
Yeah,
personally, I knew I wanted to hop on that shit day one
immediately.
regardless. But for
Yeah.
some people that may not be as hyped towards Tenkaichi 3, I could see these people probably being a little bit more hesitant on Sparking Zero until these things get fixed. And it's a shame too, bro, because it's
Yeah.
really fun. And one more thing, but it's just really up to a sentence. CPU AI is dog shit. Strongest difficulty is just, and all I could say is,
Damn.
yeah, and what I don't like about that is, if you want to play single player, unless if you're ass at the game, you're really not gonna have you're not gonna have a challenge. But yeah, that's really all I could
Damn.
say. That's
Ass?
really all I could say about Sparking Zero right now, though.
Alright, okay. Damn, man. Yo. And I appreciate it too, because you know what? Like I said, I haven't played it yet. I've been looking out, hearing everything about it. You know what I mean? So now I'm just gonna go ahead and grab it. I'm gonna grab it anyway. I think it's on
Oh
sale right
yeah,
now
for
anyway.
sure. I mean, I think, let's see, what do we have? I think the Ultimate Edition gives you like the season pass and shit. And I
Yeah.
think and I think they unlock Gogeta and Broly early for you. But I personally would say, if you're not the type that's gonna get DLC, then you should probably get standard. But if you know you want like at least 2 out of 3 of whatever DLC is gonna be in the season pass, I would just say get the ultimate. But I will say
Yeah.
this.
That's true.
If you get the ultimate edition, like if you decide you want to go for the ultimate edition, go for the physical release, because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, if you get the physical release of the Ultimate Edition, you get this Goku and Broly like action figure diorama or whatever. And I honestly regret not knowing about that sooner,
I do
bro.
see that here. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero exclusive diorama.
Yep, bro. So I was impatient, right? Because see, I was waiting until I got paid to pre-order it. But when I realized that if I pre-ordered the physical edition, I would have to wait, and I didn't want to wait.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck. I guess I'll skip out on the
I did the
diorama.
same thing, man. That's why I got a couple digital editions too, man. I ain't want to wait. I ain't want to walk up to the store. I wanted that shit the moment I could play it. I wanted
Yep,
to click.
I regret it, bro. And you know what the crazy part is too? Even if I realized that fact, I probably couldn't get it anyway because I have the digital PS5. So,
Yeah. So it's a wrap regardless.
hmm yeah.
Yo, Ty, my dog. You know I'm gonna go on to the algorithm, keep the algorithming. You know what I'm saying? On to the next one, on to the next one. I think I
Oh
got some good
yeah.
shit. But yo, any last words? Cause you can sit on the side, chill. I can bring you in later. I know we got a couple, but anything you got before I move on to this next topic, my guy?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I think I touched on PS5, but I don't want to take up too much of this chat because I
Nah, we
know other
good.
people want to get in and stuff. If
And
you
like
want
I
to bring
said,
me in a little later,
that's what I'm about to say. I'm
feel
gonna go on
free.
ahead and
Yeah,
go
because
through the
I'm I'm
topics and
I'm
then I'll
gonna be
bring you
here. I'm
back
gonna
in.
be here.
All
But
right, bet that.
but yeah, as far as like the whole PS5 scene goes, like I said, it's I don't know. I do like the fact that now we are getting full homebrew access, like on the
I
PS4.
know.
But I do feel like because of the amount of people that have a PS5 compared to like the PS4, the PS3, I just
Mm-hmm. It ain't
that's the
many.
thing. I just don't
Yeah.
really know, bro. Like
It ain't.
during
I'm
the
with you.
yeah, during the PS3 days and debatably even the PS4 days, it was kind of easier to decide if you wanted to stay on an older firmware or
True.
update. But with PS5, I mean, I get annoyed by it even though I don't plan on modding my shit at all. But
Yeah.
what I hate is the fact that let's say my system needs an update or whatever, and I have automatic updates turned off. Let's say I turn on
Yeah.
my PS5 after a long day of work and I want to
Yep.
go on like Netflix or something. Oh, can't use this
Update.
unless you update. And it's not necessary, but I know why they're doing it. Even
Yeah.
though I know I don't want to hack it, it's pretty annoying. So it's like
It is.
unless if you can play single player offline only games, having
Yeah.
having a PS5 that's not updated is going to be more or less annoying to the average person,
I agree.
which in turn is just going to decline that incentive to even see if
Want
the
to mod it?
homebrew scene is, you know what I mean?
No,
And
I agree. I'm right with
yeah,
you.
and I feel like the more people that have their hands on a console they're interested in, in terms of just reverse engineering it and everything, the faster results we get, the more results we get.
Yeah.
So
Speaking facts.
yeah, and with everybody complaining, and everybody's main complaint about this generation is just the output as well. Even if we could hack a PS5 and say, I don't know, easily pirate games or whatever, or play our backups. The thing is, I feel like the question most people are gonna have is, "Oh, cool, we can do piracy. What is there to pirate?" You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Because
that's
more
gonna be the
often than
next
not,
thing.
yeah, because there's probably a good chance that the games they probably would pirate, they already own.
I
The
about to
answer to
say
the
they
question of what
already
you can
own.
pirate is the same as the question, does the PS5 have games? None.
Yeah. That specimen, what's up,
What's up,
man?
Ty?
What's up?
It's been a while. It's been a while. I haven't seen you.
Yeah, bro, I
I
have
know.
been transforming. That's all I can say. I've been transforming,
Fair enough.
going through the mud, as it were.
Yo. Anyway, man, I got a couple subjects we gonna run through, man. Like I said, I have you on the side here, man. I'll bring you back in as I run through them. You know what I mean? They gonna be quick,
Ty,
fast,
Nick's
in a
calling you the
hurry.
side hoe. What do you have to say to that?
Oh well,
Hey,
hey man.
everybody got to sit on the side, man, while I go through the algorithm, man. We got to chop up the clips, man. We got the shorts going. We go across Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, everywhere,
Yeah,
you
I
know.
was I was gonna say some corny NBA analogy, but I can't find the words for it. So I don't know. Just use your
Shit.
imagination.
Hey,
So I don't know. So
I'm the
everybody got
corner
to play
man.
sometimes.
I'm the corner
Every-
man. Hey, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with the
yeah,
corner man,
everybody got to play sometimes, bro.
Swag. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, it's cool, man. But like I said, anyway, I'll bring you back in later, man, after I go through these other subjects, man.
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna view the chat for now, cause I gotta fix my fucking computer. So I fucked that up.
I bet, man. Ty,
All
holler
right,
back at
bro.
you in a minute, man.
All right, bro. I'll be here. So
All right,
you
man.
can mute my video or whatever. I'll just be in the chat.
I bet.
All right, yo.
That's Ty, man. Everybody know, man. Give it up for Ty, man. First of all,
No,
Magnus.
genuinely, like Ty's fucking awesome. I missed
Yeah,
him. I was actually really happy to see him on.
I know, man. It's been a while. That's why I told him, man. We were supposed to rap. It was supposed to be like a 10-minute rap. We got to rapping forever. You know how I go? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man,
What do
let
they
me
call that?
find
The
out what's
Midwest
going
goodbye?
Yeah, that's the Midwest goodbye. You know what I'm saying? The Midwest goodbye. Yo, man, so I'm going to go ahead and move on next topic. And you right on time, man, because I'm going to get on to the next one. We're going to roll through. But I went over the PS5 Bypervisor, you know, so, yeah, let's go ahead and see if these buttons work.
See, my thing, right? Just real quick. What's a hacked game console? There's no games to play.
Yo, it don't matter. You ain't got to play a game. Maybe I just want to enable some homebrew to be able to maybe give me better audio settings. Huh? Is that something I could do? Do I have to have a game, sir? You know what I'm saying? No, I ain't gonna lie. That's ass. I want games, bro.
It would be great if someone could create like a port of Linux for it. Then hey, I would love that. But
yo, so this one real quick. We're gonna be brief because, like I said, I would get through all these topics real quick, man. This one here. Yo, this shit come across my desk, man. I'm gonna take a drink for this just already. Cheers to everybody,
wait, that's it.
man.
Oh,
Yes.
I thought that was fucking like some like outtakes of Back in the Barnyard.
This is legit. It's for real. It is no joke. So, Chick-Fil-A is going beyond the drive-thru by entering the world of digital entertainment. The chicken-focused fast food giant has announced the launch of its own entertainment app, Chick-fil-A Play. It's featuring original content, games, and even an animated series. Could this mark a new trend for brand-driven
Please,
media?
God, no. Please, no.
Hey, soon we might see your McDonald's app have a couple cartoons in it with Ronald McDonald. Soon you might go to get $1 off that Whopper, and you might see the king come across and give you a dance. We don't know what this may pertain, but we'll continue. It's set to release on November 18th, so get ready. Chick-fil-A Play will feature family-oriented content such as the animated series, podcast games, and kid-friendly recipes. Damn, they're going to teach you how to make some good chicken. The main attraction...
That's the best part right there, the kid-friendly recipes. Because like last time I had my little my little niece try to make a recipe, it punched her in the face. So you know.
Yo, kid recipes, man. They might get them to make the little, pow on the chicken. You know what I mean? Just a little bit.
That's what they mean by Kung Pao chicken.
The main attraction. Legends of Evergreen Hills is a fantasy series about a young girl who discovers the power of kindness, portrayed as a unique energy source called Spark. This story follows her journey as an apprentice, and I don't give a damn about the rest, okay? I'm not even going to go through reading this.
Want to have some real good Spark? Mountain Dew Spark. Great flavor.
That is a great flavor. So I want to say, Dr. Specimen, I like to bring up these things because they're hilarious in nature. But Chick-fil-A, I'm not sure if they're the first, but I think they're the first food app that's going to now have a series inside of their app. And I don't know. I got my inner fat boy kicking in. I'm sure everybody has their inner fat ass. Okay. Mine is kicking in, and I got all the apps. I wish I had. I'll pull it up here. I got Popeyes, McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King. I think
Culver's?
I got Chick-fil-A. No, I don't got Culver's. I'm gonna be honest.
Son of a bitch, Nick. We can't be friends anymore.
And it's actually very close by me. I just don't get Culver's enough. I should. My fault. McDonald's get hit up quite often. Actually, Burger King gets hit up. You know what? That needs to be a thing. Which one do I use the most? But nonetheless, all these apps. Guess what? I never had to look at a damn cartoon.
Oh, that should be the next Choose Your Fate. Fast food places.
You know what? You ain't lying. We could do it. Fast food places. Because I ain't gonna lie, look at the apps. And if I had to click on McDonald's and I knew it was gonna take about 30 seconds to open because it was gonna show me a tutorial or something of a short or cartoon, I probably would go somewhere else. That literally could be the make or break of me buying. You know what I'm saying? Like if I open a damn app and it's like, hi, I close the app, man. Let's go down the street, bro. Burger King.
I don't even know if I disagree. That's the thing.
Yo, and that's what's sad. We have become, and this is where we both wrong, okay? Because there used to be a time where we could sit down and watch an entire advertisement segment of television. And now we've come to the point where we don't even want to sit down and watch a 5-second ad. We don't even want to watch a 30-second ad. What have we become? Is this us?
I have to shame Ty real quick for unironically putting the I use Arch, by the way, in here. Nah, I love you, Ty. No, I get that though. I really do get that. And look, when do you not get frustrated at Arch Linux? Dude, SteamOS even. Like I've been having some issues with because it's Arch based.
You've been talking about that. But yo, I just gotta say this is crazy. Chick-fil-A, I don't know what the hell you doing, man. Because like I said, I want to move on through these topics pretty quick so we can get people in. But Chick-fil-A, I don't know what the hell you got going. But,
drugs.
It's got to be something.
They absolutely put drugs in their food. How do they not?
Yo, Nike, I understand, bro. I understand. Nike's been out for so long. Chick-fil-A? I don't know. I don't know how they do that. And then you got the cows, but
okay. Now, what's your least favorite fast food?
Least favorite fast food? Damn, man, that's a tough one, bro. That's tough. Ooh, man.
I used to not like Taco Bell at all.
I was gonna say Taco Bell.
I'm not a big tacos guy, but at the same time, I've kind of warmed up to the like trashiness of it. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yes.
Also, those fucking Cinnabon things with like the icing in them.
Yeah,
oh my god.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Also, birthplace of Baja Blast, which is if it's not my first, it's my second favorite Mountain Dew flavor. Voltage is. I don't know if you can top Voltage for me personally.
Yeah, Baja Blast is fire too. But man, you talk about Taco Bell. I go there. I get a Nacho Bell Grande. You know what I mean? I get me some classic tacos, crunchy. I don't even want the soft. Soft shell do it too.
Bro, the fucking what are they called? Doritos Locos Tacos.
Oh, Doritos Locos. Stop, man. You making me hungry, man. Doritos Locos Tacos, man. And then why tacos? You know what, Taco Bell? Damn, you in inflation. Okay, because your price is going up on tacos. You need to come down. I remember when tacos used to be a dollar. You know what I mean? $1 for a taco.
Remember when you can get a dozen eggs for $1?
Oh my goodness! Tell me about it. I remember you used to get a dollar worth of gas, and it was a gallon. It was a whole gallon.
Dude, okay, so I thought I was tripping. I could have sworn that for like a couple days we could get gas for literally $1 a gallon. Yes, maybe it was like you needed like on a promo, like if you had like the 5 cents off cards that like the Shell stations give you. But I swear to God, there was a point in time where you could, without like using some weird bullshit promotion or like if you spend $5 on food, we'll give you a coupon. Like just free and clear. Maybe if you have the rewards card, but it's still like every single time for every single gallon, $1.
Yo, you are preaching, man. And yo, I ain't gonna lie. He said, "Oh, the volcano taco." I haven't had the volcano taco. I'm not a super spicy dude, but I heard, And I ain't gonna lie. Some of that should be so good when you eat it, it'd be spicy. But you keep eating it, you be like.
See, my thing is like I genuinely cannot think of like a fast food place that I don't like. Is there any like actually bad fast food?
No, you know what? That needs to be a question. Is there a fast food place I don't like? Now, Chipotle is not fast. I would take it as fast food. I like it. I can eat Chipotle. Damn,
if we're counting that kind of food, I'm not a big fan of. I'm not a big fan of Pancheros. Have you ever heard of that?
Okay, I heard. I haven't had Pancheros.
It's like Chipotle, but I don't know. I've never. It just tastes weird to me.
And like you said, McDonald's. I ain't gonna lie. And see, McDonald's. It's so sad. McDonald's has become like. I don't know. 1 second I'll eat McDonald's and that shit'll be the best tasting shit ever. Then another time I'll eat it and I'll be like, man, this fucking cheeseburger is so fucking, like I don't know. McDonald's is like such a weird thing. It's like I can fuck it up and be like, man, this shit was so. You gotta have if they make their McDonald's fresh, then you got a good meal. Like fries.
Okay,
fresh at McDonald's.
I'll give my definitive answer, but it's for a stupid reason. In-N-Out, because there's like nothing near here.
Yeah, In-N-Out, and they like to keep fresh ingredients. That's the thing about In-N-Out.
Yeah, no, the food. I've had their food before. Like I went to California once. It's good. It is good food. I'm not dissing their food. I just like, come on, you have none out here. I can't say you're good if I can't eat you.
Oh man.
So take that, Gordon Ramsay. Everything you make is shit because I can't eat it.
Gordon Ramsay, man, that is one dude, man. I ain't gonna lie, I could watch forever, bro. He'd be like, "What are you doing? Oh my goodness, you're so worthless. Don't you feel worthless? Yes."
It's fucking
Like,
raw.
yo, how do you tell somebody you feel worthless? Yes, and like you're making them say yes as you're doing. It's so funny to people like, yes, I am. I am a worthless piece of shit. Yes, I am.
What are you? An idiot sandwich.
In-N-Out is overrated. Yo, and see, look, we don't have it. That was funny. So, on to the next topic. Like I said, we're going to move through these pretty quickly. This one, Nintendo had a mysterious playtest. A lot of people have been questioning about. So, earlier this month, Nintendo quietly, I don't know if it was quietly, but we'll say quietly, launched an exclusive playtest for its Switch Online subscribers. So all you guys using Switch Online, okay? Specifically those with the expansion pack membership. If you had that, you were ready for this playtest. The invitations went out on October 10th with a closed sign-up period until October 15th. And the test officially kicked off on October 23rd, requiring participants to download special software and agree to certain conditions, one of which was a request not to share any details. Now, Dr. Specimen, I'm going to read on a little further, but to not share any details.
Kind of.
How? So go ahead. What do you mean by kind of? Further elaborate.
As far as I'm aware, from the legal perspective, they did not make everyone sign an NDA. It was sort of more of a, like, if you remember Deadlock, it had sort of that like informal please do not share anything about the game thing, and like you could share stuff about the game, but they would find your account and ban you, but like you wouldn't get your whole Steam account banned, you wouldn't get sued or anything like that. It was just, if you share info, we'll kick you off the playtest. And I think that's what Nintendo's going with here. It's just that if you share info, they'll kick you out the playtest. If you share info and it's like traceable to you, if you're just like, oh, this is the generic style of the game. Now, I don't know, maybe they're testing like new servers or something and everyone gets into their own game, but I highly doubt that. I've heard, well, I'll let you get into it. I was going to say what the game was, but...
Look, predictably, leaks began almost immediately. Screenshots, videos, and game details all circulated on social media, revealing an MMO-style game. Now, early footage shows players building structures on a shared planet using blocks to stack up towards new height and utilizing tools like grapple hooks to move around. And there was a hub area known as the Dev Core, which features a marketplace for purchasing tools, and players can level up as they progress. So sort of like a Minecraft, Dragon Quest / togetherness or merge or whatever you want to call it. Now, is that what you heard about the game as well? Were there any other details that you heard about?
Yeah, that's pretty much. When I heard MMORPG, in my head I had League of Legends. Like I was thinking, like, really, they're making one of those now? Like, Valve is Dota, so I thought they were like, okay, they're trying to compete with Dota or something. But I actually just looked up the images of it, and yeah, that's not Dota. That's not League of Legends. That is most certainly not Dota. I know that for sure because I've actually played Dota.
Yeah, and what they compare it to is like Minecraft and Dragon Quest and the building up and players using together, different missions, MMO, leveling up your progress.
I will make a comment on it though. This, and I don't know why this is like what my brain went to, but this looks like it came straight out of the same department that developed the Labo games. Which is not at all an insult because those are actually pretty damn good, not gonna lie.
Now let me ask, do you think for everyone who doesn't know, I've been a part of an NDA before. I played Ubisoft. I think they announced the game, the mobile app NFL Primetime Fantasy. I remember testing that. Being part of the testing group, we signed NDAs. We couldn't release anything. We download the app. You get it from a special link. They send it to you. Download it, you play it, and you report back things. And sometimes these programs go over 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I think the program I had was like a month in total. But it was very easy for me to keep things secretive. I could, you'll talk to people around you, right? But it's not like you're going to post things because, right, it can come back to you. Do you really expect people to sign up for these playtests and to keep quiet? To me, I almost feel as though when you do playtests like this, you can't avoid it. It's going to leak. That's just my opinion.
I think they know that. Um, I think it's more just to cover their own ass. Where if it's like if there is like extreme backlash, they can just basically be like, you ruined our surprise and we were going to make changes. You know, they don't have to prove this. We were going to make significant changes, and because you ruined the surprise early, you ruined the game and we're not going to be able to release it now. We're suing you or something. And it opens opportunities for them.
Okay. Now, this game, I haven't heard much about it, but do you think this is going to be Switch 2? Sound like Switch 2 game? We got a lot of news coming out lately about Switch and Switch 2, and do you think this is a anticipated Switch 2 title? Do you think this is a Switch 1? Like, what do you think?
I think it'll be both. I think it'd be really weird for them to play test it on Switch 1 and then release it on Switch 2 only. I think, maybe maybe they'll do something. Now, this actually will be even weirder than just not releasing on the Switch 1. But I'm also wondering maybe if they'll do something where it's like, if you play. No, actually, maybe this would make sense. If you play tested it for, say, more than 2 hours or 1 hour, 30-minute, whatever, and provided like feedback, you'll get a code for a Switch 1 version of the game, but it'll be gimped because it only like a lot of features only work on the Switch 2 or something, or it's like like when Black Ops 3 it released, it was meant for Xbox One and PS4, but they made a cutback Xbox One, 360 and PS3 version where it didn't have the campaign. So maybe they'll do something like that, and the textures will be cut down or whatever.
Okay. No. Well said. Well said. So, I'm curious of how this is going to turn out, but did want to go ahead and mention it. I also know there was other Nintendo news. I had a lot of news. I think there was a frying pan in Japan that Nintendo released, and apparently it got recalled. Like, that was news. I think. Yo, I almost wanted to pull that up, man, but
That's like the second time I heard of Nintendo making an innocuous thing, like completely irrelevant to what they normally do, and it getting recalled. The FDA and the something is requesting that all parents return this Pokeball to Burger King, or whatever the hell the thing said.
Yo, apparently when you cook with it, it was like fumes that were harmful.
Oh, so it was like, well, they probably like
So you
they
can't
probably
even
did like
cook
a
with it.
they probably didn't anodize the aluminum or the steel or whatever. I bet they just painted it
Before
or
they start
something.
selling it. We'll let them deal with that. Yo,
Because
that's
I
crazy,
I
man.
think you have to like anodize the aluminum with whatever you're whatever design you're trying to put on it. I'm
Yeah,
assuming there was some kind of design on it, and so if they
exactly.
didn't do that and they just painted it on or something, then yeah, that's gonna burn away pretty quickly.
Oh man, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Now this one, I don't even know this guy, but apparently we're gonna move on quick through this topic. This gentleman done something so stupid that I couldn't believe it, and it had to be talked about. He's a football player, NFL football player. Matter of fact, do I got a better image?
Man, that really is the stupidest thing anyone could ever do. I don't know why I'm kidding.
Yo, let me go ahead. I'm gonna get another image. I'm sure I got something a little better because he looks a little grainy there. Do I got something to show his whole face? I want to show him off. You know what I mean? There we go. Let's try this one. There we go. I like that. That looks a lot better. That's him. Okay? On one side. This guy, okay? So, when streaming frustrations meet NFL fans, even the players themselves aren't immune to this. Tariq Woolen, I'm not sure if that's pronounced the name, Tariq Woolen, a Seattle Seahawks cornerback with a salary over $1 million, remind you, found himself in hot water after sharing an Instagram story that appeared to show him watching a live Seahawk game on methstreams.com.
What a fucking name.
Meth Streams. My man literally was on Meth Streams. Now, this is apparently, I don't know about it, but apparently it's a popular pirate streaming platform. And Woolen, who was sidelined due to injury, casually posted this screenshot with the URL visible. Like everything's just fine. And what the hell do you think happened?
I wanna be the guy who gets this website taken down so I can say I smoked meth.
Yeah, that was fire. That was fire right there. Now,
yeah, like the stuff I used to smoke the meth with.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know NFL, NBA, a lot of major sports, soccer, FIFA has been big behind it. They're trying to stop piracy. Shout out Ernesto. I think Ernesto actually covered this on Torrent Freak. Okay, but there are a lot of different big corporations that are really trying to hamper down on piracy. They want to stop that shit. And imagine how it is to have one of your own players showing that, hey, we use pirate sites too. Look at me make $1 million using pirate sites because I don't want to pay. Right? So that's what happened. Now, his choice to stream meth streams was the craziest thing to me. Like, I know there's a lot of different sites. Meth streams, like that is where I'm at. I don't know where everybody else is at.
If I'm not wrong, there used to be a like like those fully loaded Cody boxes that people would get. They would be like some of the add-ons people would put on there were like reproductive based. Like, do you have like Durex condoms and fucking placenta and shit like that? I think they just fully acknowledge, like, yeah, we're a pirate site, so we are just like, we don't give a fuck. Like, we don't. If you think we are inappropriate or not professional, you can suck our dicks.
Yeah, pretty much. We don't give a shit. What are you gonna do? Take us down? They probably just laugh.
That'd be hilarious if they got blocked for like not being child friendly and not because they're a pirate site. Like parents' rights groups like complain before the pirate, like the copyright holders.
Yo, so let me ask this. So I'm gonna move on to the next one. I wasn't gonna have on this too long. Like I said, we're gonna run through. Let me ask, just on the simple fact of subscriptions and different platforms, how do you feel about it? And I'm just gonna give my little take on it because I know with NFL games, for instance, a football game will come on Thursday. I like to cut on a football game and have it on in the background. I literally go to the Amazon Prime app, bam, cut it on. When it's Sunday, though, I have to hit YouTube, my live TV app, because I pay for YouTube live TV. I don't know. A lot of people just say, screw that, right? They watch YouTube. I actually pay for live TV YouTube. And I go on there and I scroll through and I see certain games and I watch them. But I hate the fact that one entity like the NFL can be spread across multiple networks. And I think it would be a lot simpler if you could take major things like NFL, NBA, and leave them on one. Now, I think NBA does have a deal to primarily be mostly on one platform. But I don't know if this is just sports to me, but is there anything that you watch that you have to like, hey, I have to go on Netflix for this, but maybe Hulu for this, or I have to go on, YouTube for this, but I have to go to Plex for this. Is there anything like that for you right now?
Honestly, old TV. If I'm trying to watch like, Nickelodeon's on. Well, I mean, Nickelodeon's on one thing now, and Disney's on the other thing. Like I'm trying to watch like childhood cartoons or whatever. Futurama's on Hulu now. South Park's on. I don't even fucking know where. I think South Park might be on Hulu, but it might be on Netflix. I don't even know anymore. Like,
I don't either.
Which I know that's not old, but it's like really just everything. You used to either be able to just find it on cable, like your basic cable package, or you were able to, just find it on Netflix, or maybe you needed Netflix and Hulu if you were cool. But now it's like, if you don't pay for more than one subscription service, you're weird. Or if you're me, you don't really pay for any. Although I get Hulu for free with my Spotify account, but like I'm paying for the Spotify account. I'm not really paying for the Hulu account.
Exactly. And, I try to look at it from this player's perspective. Let's say I'm traveling, right? And I go to a hotel, 5-star hotel. It's great. We got great internet. But I want to watch the game for my team. And let's say it's on, I don't want to say Amazon Prime because I believe everybody has Amazon Prime. So let's do something else. Let's say it's on, NBC Plus or something. And I don't have an NBC Plus membership. Or let's say sometimes, as you and I know, if you can be out of
I think that's just called Peacock.
So this guy says, yo, I'm tired of sitting here. I don't want to have, let me be honest, Husband. Which one takes longer? Signing up for a subscription to watch something or to go to a pirate site and watch it?
Signing up for a subscription because I need to determine if I want to lose that money or not.
Yeah. To me, if I want to go to pirate site, I just go click, click, click. It shows a list of games and there's like 7 links. Right? And I go link 1. Oh, link 1's crap. Let me go to link 2. Oh, this guy's great. Okay, it's working. You know what I mean?
Oh, what the hell is it? It's in Russian now.
Yeah, look. Yeah, it's in Russian. Oh, man, I got
the wrong You go to the next one and it's like, okay, well, it loads. It's in English, but it's in 240p.
Yo,
Then you go to
preaching.
the
This man
last
that
link,
been
and it's
through his
like
pirate
it's in a
sites.
good quality. It's in English. It loads, but they're doing this fucking reverse and zoom in thing every 3 seconds to avoid detection.
Yo, he ain't lying. You've been through them all. It's like, wait, no, bro, do not close this one. We finally got a clear, good stream with no ads. Don't fucking close this. I do not want to go through 10 minutes trying to get it back here. Yo, you are preaching, man. Oh my goodness, bro. That is like, yo, you preaching right now. So we're gonna go ahead. Nonetheless, Tariq Woolen, you are a Woolen, however you want to pronounce the name. I can kind of relate because I can understand. You went to the pirate site and pulled up the game, but bro, stop going on Instagram and
Or at
stunting with
least
damn
don't
on meth
fucking
streams.
show that you're on the pirates. Like,
Thank
here's
you.
a pro tip. Here's a pro tip. Press F11. It hides your address bar.
Thank you, Dr. Specimen. Now, isn't F11 full screen too? It turns
Yeah,
into full screen.
that's basically what it ends up doing.
And yeah, see, guys, full screen. Hide your address bar. Don't be on.
Why wasn't he just like? I think if you just click the, I mean, unless it was like watermarked, if you just click the full screen button in the player, which, as far as I'm aware, every
You're
single
right.
media player ever created would have avoided this whole issue.
Nope, my man took a picture of his screen and had right there the URL, and it was meth streams. Next time, go to my P2P Sports or go to something else. Okay, don't meth streams. And the NFL is going to be cracking down on that ass very shortly. So I'm just going to let you know that. Piracy is always faster, especially if the torrent has a lot of seeders. CBH for God. I understand the inconvenience. Yes, you do understand the inconvenience. Because traveling, especially if you have... Now, some people have VPNs they use, which if you have a good one, that works. But go ahead.
I know nothing about Roblox, by the way, and my roommate just got home. I'm going to go say him real quick, but I'll be back for Choose Your Fate.
All right, there we go. Got you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and boom, move on to Roblox, y'all. Now, my man, Dr. Specimen, as he said, like, he didn't know much about Roblox. I can tell y'all, I am a parent of children who play Roblox, multiple children who play Roblox. I even dabble from time to time to laugh, right? So I can tell you Roblox is a place that I am not, like, I'm hearing more and more news day by day, and I go, yo, my daughter's been in Roblox playing for a while, and I'm kind of feeling bad, man. I kind of ain't been doing my duties as a parent, apparently, because, you know, shit, the way this looking, man, it's mostly Pedialites out there, man. It's mostly Pedialites. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different stats coming out. Apparently, 40% of users are under the age of 13. I'm just saying. If 40% of users are under the age of 13, who do you think they speaking with? Let's get to the segment. So, Roblox, a popular online platform with a very large children user base, is introducing new safety controls starting next month. Users under 13 will need parental permission to access chat features, and players under 9 will require approval to access games with moderate violence or crude humor. Additionally, a new parental account type will allow parents to monitor their children's activities, including friends list and gameplay. I would like to ask, where the hell was this at first? You know why? You're coming under hot fire, Roblox. That's why. These changes come on the heels of troubling reports. An investigation that was done by Hindenburg Research, which I actually covered. Shout out to Hindenburg. Can I get a can you dig it, sucker?
Can you dig it, sucker?
Good job, Hindenburg Research. Earlier this month, they described Roblox as a Pedialyte hellscape. Bro, Hindenburg Research called them a Pedialyte hellscape. I don't know about y'all. I have a young daughter that plays Roblox. She's been dealing with the Pedialytes, I'm sure. Good thing she's smart. Take her through different scenarios to make sure she's educated to not be swindled by a Pedialyte. But they're grown. So, detailing these cases as Pedialyte hellscapes, where predators allegedly use the platform to interact with young children. And Roblox faced criticism from Bloomberg in July. These allegations from Bloomberg allege that it neglected the proper safety measures and that its young audience were left to fend for themselves. While Roblox dismissed all these reports, the outcry pushed for the platform to make changes. However, these safeguards, just for some reason, have not worked in the past. And Roblox got caught. You got caught, Roblox. They caught your ass, bro. No pun intended, because that's kind of crazy. We talking about Pedialites, and I can't mention that. It's kind of crazy. But still, nonetheless, that means that there were a lot of people who were literally going to the game Roblox to speak with people under the age of 13. It was proven. It was proven. There were a lot of conversations being had with people who were above. Now, the thing is, they might not have been, like romantic in nature, right? But you still got somebody who was under the age. Yo, if you got a 6-year-old, a 7-year-old, or 8-year-old, how do you feel about them playing? I'll give you a couple examples. How do you feel about them playing Fortnite together? Right? We got some people out there with young sons out there. That young son, 9 years old, play with somebody 29 years old. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing on a string. Right? It's Fortnite. How do you feel about your 9-year-old son playing with a 29-year-old man in Brookhaven role-playing in Roblox? Changes, doesn't it? Hit a little different, don't it? See, it's different when you think about that 29-year-old man coming home from work, letting off some steam, playing Fortnite. But when you think about that 29-year-old man role-playing, which means he's putting his mind state as a certain character in that game, you think different about that 29-year-old. You might think different about your son playing with him. That's the question. So, and I want to go to the chat. We got some great chats here. Roblox became aware of brain rot and wanted to avoid it, but unaware that they're a decade and a half late. Well said. It was Roblox that got my girl afraid of water because she played the games that had water drowning people, but people would break apart. So she was thinking if the water touched her, she would fall apart. Yo, this is real, man. Yo, for the past 18 years, Roblox has allowed preteens to chat with strangers with no restrictions. I repeat, for the past 18 years. You could be a damn adult as long as they had it going on. They've allowed preteens to chat with strangers with no restrictions at all. You can even create a 13-plus account pretty much easily. I know I have children. I'm sure they just, I'm 18. Done. Right? There was no email, phone verification, no age requirement put in place like, a phone, right? A 9-year-old probably doesn't have their own phone service. They might have a phone, not their own phone service. These things weren't in place. Roblox, you brucked up. All right? And I'm going to keep it real. Moving forward, I'm so glad that they're making these changes finally. Because Roblox, you have a Pedialyte haven. Yes, it has been found. We do see creators. You see multiple creators who actually role play within Roblox, and that's nothing wrong with that. I don't want to make it seem like any adult who role plays in a game is mental or crazy or off in some way. No. When we play Fortnite and we play Mortal Kombat, we play Street Fighter, we play Call of Duty, we role playing in our heads. We think we're actual soldiers running out there jumping and diving, and we really trying to think we these people. Now, we're not going on the mic speaking like we there, right? We're not going around like, hey, I'm soldier. So maybe occasionally we might get crazy, right? But we're not typically doing that. So role playing does seem to take another lens for me. But there are people who are mentally not capable of holding conversations with older individuals. And role-playing in a game with people who intellect is on the same level works for them. I'm just saying. Now, let's go ahead and move on to our last segment. Nonetheless, we are out of here. And our last segment, boom, choose your fate. Now I want to get to the chat there. I'm honestly glad the new rules exist. In my opinion, if more parents were actually invested in what their child is doing, they probably would have prevented it sooner. Man, let's go ahead and give him a.
Can you dig it, sucker?
He ain't lying, because one thing is for certain. We've looked at my daughter's messages before. My daughter's saying, you know what kids try to say? I just said, yeah, we on that. We watching.
That's why they call me Slim Shady. I'm back.
Oh, okay. Now, just in time for the Choose Your Face segment. Now, this Choose Your Face segment, I did a little different. I still want to keep the Halloween theme. We got Halloween around the corner, but we kind of went through a lot of the Halloween themes, right? So, I wanted to do something a little fresh, a little different, and we always do a pick your best. We do this type of thing. So this one's a little bit different, Dr. Spencer. This one is you're walking home late and you're walking down the street and you have to walk past one of these two. Which one do you walk past? Okay.
I like it.
So, quiet street, you walking home late on a dark night. Which one do you walk past? So, let's go ahead and pull it up now. Let's get into it. So, we got our first one. You walking down the street, Dr. Specimen, you got your choice. You can walk past either Jason or Michael Myers. Which one do you choose?
I think my sister knows a bit more about Michael. So I'd stand back, give her a call, ask her what to do, and then walk past him.
All right. For me, I'm going to be honest, man. I'm going past Jason Voorhees, man. I think I could shake and bake Jason Voorhees like Talladega Nights, man. I don't know. He a little slow. I feel like Michael, he be slow, but Michael just get incredibly quick all of a sudden. You know what I mean?
Michael's actually a human. I think Jason is
he is.
A curse or something. So at least Jason or Michael, I know that if I really, really fucking tried, I could kill him.
That's true. I feel like I can shake and bake Jason. I don't know, man. I feel like Jason be swinging too slow with the big machete. I'd be like, man, come on,
I also do agree with this.
Bro.
I do agree with this, though.
I'll walk myself into a grave. This is an automatic. Yeah, I ain't going to lie. This is probably you're going to die either way. But Dr. Specimen, you go with Michael. I go with Jason. All right? And I ain't going to lie. You're dead either way. We both can agree. Michael Myers, bro, is like, I don't know, man. Why am I more scared of Michael Myers than Jason? I feel like Jason Voorhees, he is Jason. He has slashed and
Michael's lucky. Jason's literally
yeah, true. He's been killed
paranormal
and he's still there. What is going on? Yeah, you're right. Paranormal is the best word for it. You're right. Jason's paranormal. But I still feel like I can shake and bake Jason, man. I feel like if I tried to shake and bake Michael, I might shake and bake the wrong way. And he might be like, bow, got me. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Jason, you would shake and bake, and it's the easiest shake and bake. I feel like if I just put one juke on Jason, he'd be like, ugh. And he swing the wrong way, and I'd be like, yes. And I'll just run home. You know what I mean? That's my personal thought.
Or it's like that one angry video game episode where you just have to play his game and he won't kill you.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Or I'd be like, hey, Jason, bro. What's up, bro? Hey, try to dap him up. I could probably... Michael, I feel like there's no talking to. Actually, there's no talking to both of them. Let's be honest. There's no talking to both of them. But if I had somebody I don't know. I'm lying. I probably could talk to Michael. I ain't gonna lie. Michael seemed like he might at least listen. You know what I'm saying? Jason just seemed like, you dead, bro. This is it. I'm gonna take Jason. You take Michael, man. Let's see the next one. Here we go. On to the next one. Now, you coming home late, Dr. Specimen. It's 3 a.m., man. 13 years old. You hung out a little too late. You walking home, and your parents out looking for you. Which one are you more scared of walking past? Your mom or your dad?
Okay. My real answer would be probably my mom. Okay. But honestly, my sort of joke answer is my dad, for the reason of he lived in a rural area for the longest time, at the time period where this would have been relevant. would have been me living in a rural area, meaning that if I was walking home, I'd have been at my grandparents. So, like, I would have been fine. Like, I'd be like, if my grandparents were keeping me late, they would have talked something out. Or if I'm walking home, then something fucked up happened, and I'm gonna get yelled at for 3 seconds until my dad's like, "Wait, you walked here?" And then I'd be like, "Yeah, I got fucking kidnapped, and they took my phone." And then my dad would have been like, "Holy fucking shit!" And so chances are, if I'm walking past my dad, some shit went down, and I'm off the hook.
Yeah, okay. For me, man, I'm more scared to walk past my dad. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna have to say, my mom is really gonna hand me the ass whooping. That's the thing. Like my ass whooping is coming from mama. Mama ass whooping gonna be worse. But dad, I feel like my dad just gonna give me one hard poof, like hit, and you gonna be like mama whoop your ass and warm you up. No, dad is like the gut punch at the beginning of the Double Dragon. You remember where he punched her? Poof, she was you know what I mean? He punched and they carried her away. That's how dad would hit. And then also mama gonna whoop me. And then she gonna love me afterward. Mama gonna be like, see, that's what I told you. Now go ahead. My dad gonna be like, here, wipe your lip. You know what I mean? Toss a little rag, wipe your lip. Now shut up. You know what I mean? I just feel like. So I'm gonna have to go with dad, man. But mama would whip my ass harder, but she would have loved me afterwards. So I'm gonna say my dad would be the one.
My dad also was never too big on curfews though. But
And you know
I don't
what?
think I don't
You
I
know
don't
what? I ain't think about that. My dad
I
would.
don't
Nah,
I,
I'm
I
lying.
I
My
just
dad
think
would
because
probably
of
be
the
on
way
that
my
shit.
life unfolded, which I'm not gonna get super into here, it's nothing bad, but like just
Yeah.
because of the way my life unfolded, I just don't ever think curfews were relevant. Like I never had a time where I could have been out in a way that would require getting home at a curfew.
Nah, I feel you. Look, Solo, I'll pick my mom. She will have me do the dishes. Dad would get the belt on my ass. Nah, Ty, definitely my dad. My dad is more lax to a fault, but he'd be the type to be more concerned about safety. My mom in 2013 would have just beat my ass. Yo, facts. Most mamas just beat ass, but like my mama would whip my ass. My dad gonna give me one hard poof. I'm gonna be and then it's no love. Like I don't get no, you know what I mean? No love. Like I ain't even gonna look at you. It's more disappointment. You know what I mean? Mama would have made me
Well,
feel
that's
better.
what
Like
sucks
you can pick
about
me up.
walking past my mom. It's just like, you know, knowing that her annoyance comes from her purely being worried for my safety, and her again being disappointed, not angry. Like if she's just angry, then I could, a part of me can be like she's just being petty because the rule wasn't followed, but nothing actually happened, and she's not, nothing like tangible happened. But if she's disappointed, it was because she like was hoping I would listen for once or something like that. That hurts me more. Like
Yeah,
thinking that
I
like
feel you. You upset her, disappoint her, let her down. Yeah, that would be worse. I agree with you. Now let's go on to the next one. Oh my goodness, man. Robert McCall from the Equalizer movie. Or John Wick. Walking down the street. You gotta get by one of these guys, man. You gotta get by. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna say it first. I'm gonna tell you who I'm gonna walk past. I'm gonna walk past Robert McCall, man. I'm gonna walk past him too, and I'm just gonna set my fate because I feel like either one of these guys, I'm dead. I feel like I'm dead.
I'm gonna go John Wick just because go with the devil because I don't know Robert McCall.
It pretty much it's the same thing, vice versa. Like these dudes just literally, they walk into a room and everybody's trembling. You know what I mean? They're like, John Wick, you know what I mean? The Equalizer, you know what I mean? They just cry. It's just what it is. They come into a room, they're killing everybody, they're shooting everybody. It's a tough one. Like I said, I'm gonna go past. I just feel like Robert McCall, man. I feel like he a little too. Oh, I feel like he a little slower. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I could. I might be I might be able to quick do something. When it come to John Wick,
I
I
think
don't know McCall, so I'm gonna pick Wick. Look,
I
everybody.
think the people I think the people are on my side.
Yo, everybody just the equalizer, man. They don't rock with you, Denzel. All right, Denzel, it's over with, man. Stop. But the equalizer,
Denzel
he's a
Denzel
badass.
Washington.
Yes.
I can see
See,
that now because I like Denzel Washington. I didn't know he did
Denzel,
that.
it's a fire movie, Equalizers. Everybody go see it.
But
It's a good
but
movie.
Keanu
But
Reeves
John
though,
Wick,
I feel like
I know, man. John Wick is a
There-
bad
There's no
damn
listen.
man, man.
There's I'd have to do some fucked up shit for John Wick to want to beat my ass. So, like, I don't know, man. I feel like I could sweet talk him out of it. Like, you got the wrong guy. Keanu's got a big enough heart. I feel like if I just sweet talked him.
Yeah, you can walk that, but I'm not gonna lie, John Wick. Now Keanu Reeves in real life, I seen him train for the role. He literally had weapons training that was amazing. This bro, I ain't gonna lie, John Wick's scary, man. John Wick's scary. I'm walking past McCall, man. Hey, you right. Go with the devil, you know. I know John Wick. Now, oh my goodness, this is an easy one, bro. Can I take this one, please?
Shit, what the fuck?
I'm walking past Chucky and I'm beating the hell out of Chucky, bro. I've been waiting for this moment. I've been waiting for this my whole entire life. I'm beating the hell out of Chucky. 1-on-1 down a dark street. Give me Chucky all day. I want Chucky.
Dude, I'll fucking pistol whip Chucky, take a dump on his face, and walk home.
Yeah, I'm more scared of the normal people I walk down past the street than Chucky.
Well,
okay,
here's the problem.
Like
if it's Freddy, then that means I'm in a nightmare, which means that anything else could happen. So I probably just have a panic attack on the spot and die.
Agreed. Freddy is a wrap. Freddy is like, man, it don't matter what you do. Freddy, you gonna try to run, you ain't gonna be faster. You gonna try to outmaneuver, it ain't nothing gonna work. See, I like that. Call on Jesus. That was a good one. Call on Jesus. Now, Chucky, I'm not gonna lie. Chucky, I'm gonna beat Chucky so bad. I'm gonna be stomping on Chucky. Chucky's gonna be a flat Barbie doll by the time I finish with Chucky. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like, man, you finished yet? He gonna be like, bow, another stomp. You finished yet? I'm waiting till he not moving. He gonna be flat plastic. Bam! And I'm gonna be like, man, why is everybody scared of this guy? And the knife just gonna be sitting there right by his hand, flat. You know what I'm saying? Stomp his ass out, man. I couldn't wait for this. Oh my goodness. Chucky, easily walking past Chucky. Not even a debate, man. I would never walk past Freddy. Now, Freddy, you're right. You sleep. You're done. If you see Freddy, just go ahead and lay down. Just lay down. Just lay down. You might as well put yourself in the casket. Just go. Just let him stab you. You know what I'm saying? It's over with, man. So I'm going to go ahead. I think we both can agree. Walk past Chucky, man. That's not even a debate for that one. You know what I'm saying? Ooh.
Oh, God.
All right, let me think. This might sound crazy. Y'all. And everybody might think I'm crazy, but work with me on this. I'm going to walk past Predator.
I'm also going to walk past Predator.
I'm going to walk past Predator, man. Machines don't miss often, man. They don't miss often, bro. You know what I'm saying? Machines are very well calculated. They know where to be, what to do. And I feel like I could trust a mistake on Predator before I could Terminator. That's why I'm going to go Predator. I honestly believe I'm dead in either situation. But to me, if I had to pick one, I'm walking past Predator. Okay? Just play dead. You dead. Either way, Terminator is something, I'm not going to lie. Terminator still scares me at the thought of AI taking over, bro. Like, that's real. Like, AI robot smarter than you, stronger than you, and man, that shit is scary, bro. I don't care. Y'all might not be scared of the AI movement. That shit scares me. Okay? While I'm using ChatGPT. While I'm feeding the beast. All right, so let's go to the next one. Oh my goodness. See, this is one. Whoever made this one, I'm upset. I was looking for something more. So, walk past a flock of crows or a swarm of bees. This is easy for me.
Flock of crows, easy fucking peasy.
Flock of crows, bro. It's not even a debate. Run past a flock of crows. I'm alive. They're going to look at me like, ooh, I don't have meat. I have to wait till he sits down and sit still to eat them. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to be sitting still. And if they try to come on me, I'm going to beat the hell out of them. Bees, a swarm of bees is going to be too many. I'm going to be overwhelmed. And I know people are going to say you could be overwhelmed by a flock of crows. But I could beat the shit out of some crows. How many bees am I going to be able to like, ooh, I squished two. You know what I mean? Ooh,
yeah, I fucking hate it. I don't like bees. I don't.
Yo, me and you both, man. I can't stand bees. Now, let me ask, have you ever been stung?
I think I was when I was like 5, but I was so long ago, I can't even remember.
Yo, I'm going to be honest, I've never been stung by a bee in my life. Okay, in my life. And I think I want to knock on this right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever want to be stung by a bee. I don't play with bees, bro. They be around. I've killed bees before. I've knocked them out the air. I've done all that. I don't play around with bees, bro. Like when it comes to bees, I do not play around. If they're mad, I'm out. If it's a bee out there, if I swing and miss, I'm gone. You know what I mean? After I hit it, if it ain't dead, I'm gone. You know what I mean? Like it's consistent with me and bees. And I've seen people try to be cool and be like, "Ooh, I'm gonna take down this bee nest with this, or I'm gonna do this with bees, or and then wind up getting stung up." And I be looking at their ass like that's what your dumb ass get trying to fight something that you are outnumbered by a freaking 20,000 to 1. You know what I mean? And you're doing it. So okay, solo. I'll go with bees because I'll make sure I'm near a pond. Hey, but if you ain't got no pond, solo, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, bro. You can't even hide under no car. You can't run in nobody's house. You can't hide in no car. You can't run in the grocery store. You can't do nothing but jump in water. You know what I'm saying? Like you run into a store, they own you. Like it's almost possible. But I'm with you though. If you got some water nearby, there we go. So that is it for Choose Your Fate. Yes, we did it. And we got out of there, man. That was very simple. So, Dr. Specimen, we went through this entire thing. I'm glad you were able to make it with me. Any last words, man? You know what I mean? We got to get ready because, I've been on a little bit. You got anything you want to say, anything you want to cover before we wrap this up? Anything you want to, shout out?
Only thing I'll say I can really think of that's like super relevant. Just something for not this Tuesday, but the following Tuesday. I know we've been kind of lacking on the Tuesday streams, which I know we like just started and we're already slacking. But like, I will say this not next Tuesday, but the following Tuesday. I think it's pretty safe to assume we're not doing one that night because of the election.
Mm-hmm.
So go vote. Do that. More important than the stream, because we're not going to be streaming anyway. So
yep. Everybody can agree. I'm not going to be streaming on just so everybody knows. So, like, definitely, I'm not doing that. And, some people get out there and do it. Hey, and stream. Nah, I ain't doing that election day, bro. I'm not about to get out here and stream. We're going to pay attention to what's going on in the election. You know what I mean? And that's how it is. So, if I go live, it's going to be some mobile phone shit. Like, hey, y'all, I'm up here voting. Nah, I'm going to vote early. I'm not going to deal with the hassle of trying to fucking vote late either. So, regardless, man, we done. It's your boy. Nick Mozo 5 here with Dr. Specimen, man. Everybody who's been tuning in, thank you. Please share the content. We've been seeing the algorithm grow. We right now monetized on YouTube, other platforms, the merch. We're going to have new merch because now I believe the merch is going to be showing on YouTube. I'm not sure how that works, but there's a shop on the channel that you can go to have the merch up there. So I want to have new shirts and new things. Soon we might have I might have to do a new Unlock Switch shirt. It might be a dude mad at the mail like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where's my... Just show an unlock switch and like the post office guy like, oh, you got to be quicker than that. And he's like,
that's fucked up.
But shout out Unlock Switch, man. Hopefully we can get some good news coming from him soon, man. You already know what it is. But outside of that, Ellen Chic. I don't know what that is. We don't know what replacer is. I can't read it, whatever. So Ellen Chic, dap me up from Trovo. Everybody out there on Trovo. Yes, we are live on Trovo as well. TikTok, Instagram, a lot of different platforms. Yep. Other than that, we gonna let my man take us out. DJ C Money, man. DJ C Money, what it do, man?
Man. What's up, man? How are you?
You got braided up again, man. I see you.
How are you, man?
Man, I'm good. I'm chilling, man. How you feeling, man?
That's Desmond. Wakanda forever.
That boy said Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever, my man.
Wakanda forever.
Doc.
Yo, for sure, man.
How are you guys, man?
Yo, we good.
Good. I'm actually right now. I'm installing iOS 7 on my iPod Touch 4th gen. Definitely did not run iOS 7. Let me tell you that.
Wow.
Those
touch. Those are classic things. Yeah, Ty went ahead and rolled out. Ty, he should be in the chat, maybe.
Oh, man.
But Ty went ahead and rolled out. And, hey, Ellen Chic, I think that's Russian. If you out there speaking Russian, hey, shout out to my Russian fans. I ain't got no hate. I got fans all over the world, baby. Russia, UK, Australia. What else? What else we got to name? Canada. You know what I'm saying? What we got to go? We got fans all over, man. Brazil. You know what I'm saying? Where else we got to go? We all over, man. So,
please.
Yo, DJ C Money.
Lord,
I brought you in, man, to go ahead and take us out the right way. But I'm gonna ask you
Yo.
one question. You walking down that street, man, you gotta walk past. Who do you walk past, bro? Do you walk past Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees?
Dr. That's best man.
He said, yo, you are stud, man. He said, yo, that was well timed, man.
No, Dr. That's best man. Dr. That's best man. I wouldn't do that to you, bro.
Yo, I'm glad, Magnus. You know what, Magnus? If you here, I'm about to say stick around because I'm glad you said that. Glad you said that, bro. Holy hell, I forgot about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad you mentioned that.
How are you, man?
Yo, DJ C Money. As always, man, you got the best outros. They don't even want to see an outro unless you here. Like, that's what I got told from higher ups.
Wait, before I go, hey.
What's up?
Hey, yo, Ty, if you're still on here, I'll call you Dre by mistake, bro.
Yeah, he said by mistake. He said, yeah. All right, he got you. He had left out, but he got you. I'm sure he got you on the replay. You know, he come back through.
Yo, Ty, are you still on here?
Nah, he left. He gone.
What's
he was
man?
working too, man. And I've been out there in Florida. I know how the work is, man.
What's up, man? How are you, man?
DJ C Money. It's
yo,
your time to shine, man. It's your time to shine, man.
Yo, I got some news, bro.
What news you got?
That's best man. I just don't I want you to hear this.
Nah, he ain't there.
That's best man.
What is it? I'll go ahead and let him know on the replay. What is it, though?
Well,
what is it, man? Hit me with it.
Yesterday on on my mom's side. No. On my dad's side.
All right.
She let me know that one of my cousins. Hey, who's that? Is that Nate? What's up, Nate?
Big Nate.
Big Nate, how are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? Good to see you.
Yeah, you already know. Coming through showing the love, man. Big Nate Mo. That's Big Mo fam, for those who don't know. Big Mo fam.
God, where was I?
Yo, you was talking about your folks.
Oh, yeah. It was a surgery for brain cancer. Bro.
They got brain cancer?
No, he went to surgery.
Oh, I went to surgery for brain cancer. How everything happened, man? Did it come out okay?
No.
Damn. So God bless his soul, man. Yo, I hate to hear that, man. Yo.
Yeah.
You be coming. I hate to hear that, man.
Solo.
What's
up,
Solo
man?
said, what's up, man?
How are you, Solo?
DJ C Money, man. I'm about to get ready to max this food, bro. I got some food and I'm hungry. We got to talk about all that food earlier. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, before we close, did you hear about the pandemic?
What about it?
On the McDonald's.
Oh, you talking about that quarter pounder, the E. coli, whatever it is?
Yeah,
bro. Hey, I'm glad I haven't ate McDonald's in about at least about a month and a half, 2 months, bro. I haven't ate McDonald's in a long time. I'm a Burger King shop. I like that Burger King. And I don't eat quarter pounders. I heard it was other meat, but I don't eat quarter pounders, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't mess with no quarter pounders at all. If anything, I like the fish fillet.
Everybody in the chat right now. listen to me. Listen to me.
Everybody in the chat ate a quarter pounder. They already ate one. It's too late.
No, listen to me. Listen to me. No. Nick, Chelsea, that's been, yeah, yeah, if you go to McDonald's, please listen to me. Do not order. Oh, by the way, Nick, we had the children's thing on
Quarter pounder.
No.
What?
No, I think.
No, it was you right. No, they found out. You right. It wound up coming down to like the onions or something that was on the quarter pounder.
Right, yeah.
You right. The onions on the quarter pounder different from the onions they be putting on the other ones. You right. You right about that. You right. It was the onions that they put on the quarter pounder.
No, but listen. I forgot who hung out with the Krabby Patty.
Oh, the Krabby Patty?
Everybody in the chat, who coming on with them?
I ain't never tried no Krabby Patty, man.
You know, is it McDonald's or Burger King?
Yo, I want to try one right now. I'm hungry. Matter of fact, we talking about burgers, DJ C Money. I'm hungry. What you doing to me, man? You making me hungry. Talking about Krabby Patties and burgers and food.
I just had a grilled chicken on the grill. Let me tell you, it was fire.
It was fire. Damn, man.
Fire.
Yo, DJ C Money, man. Do your thing, man. All right, man. I need you to handle this, man. Go ahead.